Come on. Yes, we are officially live.
Hey,
Casey's like you knew the camera.
Casey's like live, and we're going.
Yep. Here we go, guys.
Here we go.
It's time.
Again.
Oh, hold on. I'm an idiot.
We're back.
This is how a professional production is.
Oh, he's got to get his hat, you guys.
Yep.
We gotta get. There we go.
All right. Sorry, guys. Running around all day trying to watch these. I pulled the Carl on the way here. I had Bambi on a little iPad in front of me, and I'm like almost causing accidents trying to watch this movie.
At least that when you don't feel horrible watching it in your car. At least not.
Oh no! At least I have something to watch during the traffic.
Yeah, you still feel horrible watching it, but you don't feel like I have to turn this off when someone peeks over. It's terrible. I
tried watching what you call it.
It's not.
I said Peter Pan, and I was vending at a noise show. Shout out to Baby Chico for putting me on that. It was in Huntington, and I'm trying to watch Peter Pan. Which, by the way, we'll get into Peter Pan, but it's an awkward movie.
Awkward is mildly.
It's awkward, and I'm like watching, and I have a little bit of sound on. There's people peeking over, like, what the fuck is he watching? And I'm like, I'm trying to make sales. I'm like, all right, fuck this.
I got talking about.
No,
it's not like what you guys hear from us a lot. It's not secret porn, but it's the other. It's gore.
Really hope it's not.
No. I mean, It's not secret porn.
I don't know. I don't know, man. Scott Chambers.
What were you thinking? It's Christopher Roth. It's gore porn where you just hear people screaming and just being sawed slowly.
Oh, it's pretty fucked
up. Guts slowly being.
But we will get to that.
We will get to that.
But right now we're gonna do a quick recap
from the beginning
of Winnie the Pooh, Blood and Honey 1 and 2. So you did a little watch of this earlier, yes, right? Because I tried to do it, but
I didn't even watch the whole thing. I just watched the first half.
It kind of goes into what our old arguments were. What is worse, cringe or boring?
And this is glad you brought that up because it's like it's an ensemble force and movable object of cringe and boring.
Yes.
Where it's like, oh, this is so cringe. But I am bored to tears right now. I'm like this. Okay, we gotta finish this movie for the cast. What's happening?
Yeah, I remember that. I think I mentioned in the last cast when we were talking about this. Me and Mike fell asleep twice trying to watch this movie. Back when we had to watch it.
And yet it's so cringe and has so much cringe like riff material at the same time. It's like, bam, what do we get when we do these two things collide? Because it's like that's what it is.
And it's just cringe and boring in the worst fucking combination. And so this is the beginning of this
Poohniverse, the Twisted Childhood production.
Yeah, it's from Jagged Edge Production.
Jagged Edge.
And this is forefronted by is his name Rise Frake Waterfield?
Reese or Rise? I think it's Reese
Frake Waterfield.
Frake Waterfield.
And this is his magnum opus. I don't know where he got this idea. Where
he was just biding his time until everything got to free domain, and was like, "Yes, finally, we can do this." Because honestly, it's kind of genius. Because no one's thinking. Even when you get free domain, you try to just like do your own rip-off version of it, or do something like that, so you don't get sued.
Which, by the way, there is plenty of even knockoff versions of this.
And that's what. But he was the first, so that's why. But that's genius to do. Is like. Instead of doing that, like just do like Winnie the Pooh and some rip-off YouTube version. So we don't get sued now because it's free domain. No, we're gonna do a horror movie. Like no one's thinking that. Let's do and then it just like Oscar said in was it 2021, just cascaded into everyone doing now we've got Popeye, Mickey Mouse,
Steamboat Willie.
Because those are all the like recommendeds now on my
same.
Because I'm watching.
There was another one that I saw too.
And Peter Pan, they're like, oh no.
Now it's all there. And the audacity they try to make you rent all half of these motherfuckers.
For like and the rent, you guys is like $12. We're
gonna say this right now. Out the gate, do not spend money to rent this shit. If you're doing it ironically and get the physical copy, whatever. But
even don't get the physical copy.
Look, I don't know. There's people that's gonna want to
morbid. Even the most morbid curiosity. I tell my friends that I'm like, morbid curiosity, just gonna be like, It's like morbid curiosity. How hot's the stove? You burn your hand.
The best time to watch this is you're about to die from the flu, and all the cough medicine with codeine you took is making you trip along with your fever, and you just want to watch something,
and then it speaks to you. That's
when it speaks to you. Which, by the way, I should definitely try.
Right? And like Oscar's the one. I'm the sober one. Oscar.
I'm pacing myself tonight.
He's pacing himself, but. It is painful sitting there. Sometimes I wish I smoked and drank.
I'm here, man. Carl's a real hero here. He is doing this of sober mind half the time. And the thing with this is it's notice how we're not really talking about the movie too much. It's that cringe and that boring.
It's so weird because we can blaze through the movie, but also not. It's
because this is the basic synopsis, and this is what really kicks off this whole thing. And by the way. Tell me at a certain point, they introduce this as, Christopher Robin finds these animals in the woods.
But it's animated because they want it.
It's animated.
The intros for these things are animated.
So Christopher Robin finds these animals in the woods. Now, did they say out the gate that these were half human animals? They made it seem like regular animals, right?
They're regular animals, and
which is funny because when I listened to recaps online and stuff, because I'm not watching this whole movie. I went to look for recaps online, including our podcast, and they all make it seem like it was inferred that these animals were humanoid in some way, and I'm like, no, it wasn't.
It wasn't.
The pictures even look like it.
They look like teddy bear creatures in the first.
Like bootleg, Tim Burton drawings.
Yes, it's gonna be like Tim Burton-esque drawings, or like the Don't Starve Together type of animation.
Yeah,
it's like that. Where it's like the Tim Burton, the hollow eyes, shading is like circular, and they're all sunken in faces. That's what it is, and they're just teddy bears. They're not mutants. They're not half human hybrids.
They look creepy, but it's because of the animation.
Because of the animation. So
but like I was saying, the basic story is that Christopher Robin finds these animals in the woods. He befriends them and starts bringing them food and hanging out with them. Yeah. And to the point where the animals relied on him for the food.
Completely rely on Christopher.
Which, by the way, half of these animals don't eat meat. I'll say that out the gate. So I don't know what the fuck he was feeding them. So he eventually grows up, and then he's like, all right, I'm going to go be a doctor.
I'm going to college.
Bye. And he leaves them and abandons them.
And then they start starving.
Because they don't know how to be animals anymore.
Yeah. Good job, Christopher Robin.
Yep. Yeah, so those signs when you see in the park, don't feed the animals, this is what they're talking about.
Yeah, so your animals don't become
mutated monstrosities.
Jason killers.
I mean,
that's basically what
they turn into Jasons.
Yeah, because then they get desperate. And they're like, we have to eat. So we're going to eat the weakest of us, Eeyore.
Which, I'm like, why do you have to go after the most depressed one? Because I was like, maybe just so depressed that he just didn't want to fight back. Daisy, relax. Sorry, our other co-host is being crazy.
See someone?
Oh, it's probably Mike.
Oh, Mike's
probably on.
Daisy, go say hi.
Crazy.
She's hearing us talk about the movie. That's what's
yes, it's terrible. And right now we actually have Winnie the Pooh 2 in the background. But anyway, so
too many times.
So what do you call it? And then they eat Eeyore and they slowly kind of devolve.
Then they devolve and mutate because now eating him just broke their brains.
Yeah.
So now they're just.
And they say that they'll never speak again.
And they'll never be trust humans ever again.
No. And then they kind of fast forward to Christopher Robin coming back home.
Yes, he's coming back home from school. He's got
a fiance.
So now fiance. And he's like, let me go meet my old friends that I've literally not spoken to or seen in 5 years. By the way,
I'm sorry. I hope they preface this where he told the wife about this and she thought maybe he's fucking crazy.
I didn't buy it.
Okay, see, that's insane. Why are you taking your fiance to see your imaginary friends from childhood? At this point, the wife is going, well, there's the red flag. I'm not fucking doing this anymore.
And remember, this is all before the title card.
Yes, this is before the title card.
Because they go, and the wife already has like her danger sense going like, this isn't right. Christopher, what's going on? Is like, oh, this is where they're usually around and they're so like happy.
Which, by the way, it's like a compound.
It's like a compound now.
The fortress they had in American History X with all the barrels burning and just crazy shit going on, that's what it looked like. Yeah. and he completely bypasses the grave that says Eeyore.
Right, it says Eeyore, rest in peace, and he goes past that. And he's like, oh no, there. And then who comes up to pawn them first?
I think they see Pooh, and then they're like, we gotta get the fuck out of here.
And then she's like, we got you, and he's still like, they're my friends. What's going on? This is
he's an idiot, dude.
And then they try to run, and I think Piglet grabs like a chain, wraps it around the waist. He's like, Piglet, stop! Don't do that.
Oh,
Piglet and just snaps her neck.
Yep,
she's dead. He's like, no.
And they get dragged. He gets dragged off by Pooh.
He's like, Pooh, and then Pooh hits him, knocks him down, and drags him in, and it's like torturing him. They tie him up. Yep, torture him.
And then after that, establishing open.
We cut to the college girls that we're gonna be with.
So at this point, it just turns into like sorority.
Friday the 13th.
Yeah, there you go. It's Friday the 1st. It's Friday the 13th. Or a sorority massacre, sleepaway camp,
Black Christmas, anything like that.
Where there's just
a bunch of girls getting picked off and getting chopped up.
And it's just them on vacation, looking hot.
Yeah, let's go into the woods.
Which, by the way, there is gratuitous boob flashing in this because why not?
Drawing your audience.
Why not? I remember watching this and just being upset that happened.
It's really a hot tub.
Which I'm like, I'm all about this usually, but then I'm watching. I'm like,
I don't care.
I just don't care. Let's just get through this fucking movie
because that's what's like Oscar saying why it's boring because this is cringe and like Pooh. We didn't describe Pooh and Piglet. Literally look just like dudes in a Halloween mask. Just like a rubber mask.
And they're just by the way, I love how they said we'll never like do anything human again. They're in overalls.
Overalls and
flannels. Like some hillbilly murder shit.
Flannels, boots, and they're just walking around on two legs, acting like humans.
Oscar, wait till the second movie for the beer. Wait till the second movie for the
beer.
He
might not make it.
I might not make it.
Because the girls go in and very quickly they get up like
they immediately all start getting murked and shit. Like it's once again at this point it's just cut and paste,
sledgehammer.
I think maybe the one.
I think one got run over by.
Yeah, I think that was the only decent one, but it had shitty CG gore, which is very prominent in these movies.
Because then they try to fight back and they're still getting their butts kicked. Then they find some dudes. They all get slaughtered.
Oh yeah, the rednecks.
The other.
The redneck.
That's another running theme of they try to find some other hunters or something, and they all get slaughtered.
And I mean that always has to happen. Otherwise, there's no stakes. And at this point, also they have the subplot with Christopher Robin's being held captive.
Yes, and they find him, and
free him.
Another girl. They're both captive.
Yeah, and then
they free him, and then you think even the final girl would she dies.
I'll give you that. I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
I mean, it was a dumb as fuck ending anyways, but
Christopher Robin is just
he sucks. Yeah. Christopher Robin fucking sucks.
In
both of the movies. And oh my god, the retcon in the next one.
He's just like no, and then he's realized he can't. She's dead, so she's
dead. Bolts. Yeah, and by the way, it ends with him running away, and just in the background you see Pooh stabbing the shit out of this girl,
and that's it.
And that's the whole fucking movie. See, look, there is nothing in this movie. There's nothing in this movie. That is literally a record review from us. Period. Oh, by the way, dumpster fire. Straight, not even dumpster fire. Kill me now.
We never reviewed this.
No, we never did. But because I did it with the main guys, but
you see the budget for this one.
I don't remember the budget, but Jesus, I know this made money. I know this made money. All right, let me see the budget for this one.
No.
Blood and Honey 1, I'm gonna say.
Oh gosh.
$500,000.
Oh, you're optimistic.
You gotta be shitting me.
$50,000.
They made this.
But how much did it make? Guess the box office.
I have hospital bills that are more than that.
Right. Guess the box office.
I know this is really high because I remember
that's because it just shot the universe for.
Okay, I'm gonna say $1 million.
Here, Mike.
1 million.
7.7 million.
That's insane. That's insane. And you know what it is? It's all based on morbid curiosity of people going, "Oh, what the fuck? Let me check this out."
Horror slash.
And by the way that the internet
catch like fire, the internet caught that. Like, this is great.
Yep. Like, and by the way, when everyone saw this,
yes, everyone.
when everyone saw it, they had
knew of it, heard of it, or something.
And they reacted the same way. What the fuck
is
this?
It's just first morbid curiosity, like, oh, and then you watch and you're like, but enough people watched it and got butts in theaters for them to be like, we're making another.
And that's insane that it went to theaters, because I know it wasn't a huge run either. It was like a limited run, like it was.
The same thing we're waiting. If you guys know, we're waiting for Pinocchio because we cannot get.
Yeah,
to the theater.
we probably should have mentioned that earlier, but yeah, because we were supposed to do that tonight.
We were going to watch it yesterday.
Yeah, and then we were going to do some shit last week, but then things came up. But like I said, it just got kicked out of theaters, like anywhere close.
It's only in one theater on the side,
and it's like 45 minutes away from either of us,
and only at 10:55 at night.
Fuck that, dude.
We're
I'm
not
sorry.
Sit there
Look, we're old, man. I'm not doing
tired.
That. I have sleep in.
And we have
to
work.
Yes, exactly. Fuck that, dude. I'm sorry. Like, we'll wait for streaming because I know it's gonna come within a month. And just because
it's a month. Maybe
I'm gonna say a month.
Maybe a week.
Because I remember Peter Pan went to theaters. And it came out like the next month.
Yeah.
So it's going to be about the same. I just hope I don't have to rent for too much.
Yeah. So we'll
that's our next one. Pay for that. Yeah, that's the next one.
That's our next one.
The wheels are going to come back for a little bit.
Yeah.
We have to take a break.
Yeah. Take more and then
we're going to get seriously punished. I can already feel it.
The wheels are going to be like, oh, he's been cooking. He's been cooking for us.
But anyway, so now we get into Blood and Honey.
Blood and Honey 2.
And that's the one that we reviewed.
That's the one you guys can catch, so we'll just breeze through it again. So, Dumpster Fire for... I don't think we had our rating system yet when we did Blood and Honey 2.
No, I'm pretty sure we did. I'm pretty sure. Either that or it was like still like iffy. I don't think it was solid how we were doing it. Yeah. But I do remember it was a dumpster fire. Yeah, straight up. I know that flat out, even for the other guys, we do Dumpster Fire as our bottom line.
There's more to this movie, but it's just as dumb.
It's like they got more money, and we're like, so all that money that we got from that last movie, we're not going to use any of that. We're going to use whatever they give us, which is still a substantial bump in the money, and we're not going to use it right for any way, shape, or form.
God,
so
literally, oh my God.
So this is a weird one. They kind of retcon this in a weird way, where they try to make how shitty the first movie made sense.
Yeah. They're like, now we have to retcon it and be like child abduction, and we have to explain why these things. It can't just be some magical thing. They were depressed, wasn't broken, and they turned into human hybrid monsters.
Yeah, look, it wasn't good to begin with, but they could have left it like that.
That's as you will allude to. Reese is trying to make a lot of these, which is I feel like a mistake. Grounded.
Yeah.
Where it's like I'm removing less of the childhood.
It's like it's grounded, but it's not grounded.
It's grounded. It makes less sense and makes you even angrier.
It's like he goes harder, but also still like only being halfway in.
Grounded, so there's not a lot of the magic. We're trying to explain it with like mutation and genetics.
Yes, it's science.
Science.
Math.
Science. So we get the retcon that Christopher Robin's, a bunch of children were abducted, and then later. These animals came back, these human hybrid animals, and that's who he befriended. And that we saw it just a few minutes ago. This thing, you would never feed this thing.
No, you look at it, it's
an adolescent thing covered in blood.
I believe that the comparison I gave to this was literally I Love Dr. Moreau. It's stuff like that.
That's what you said.
It's as horrifying as Cats was. That recently came out. Oh, yes. It is not a good. Like you look at this kid, they give you that impression that he's so psychologically traumatized that he invented this whole thing out.
That he made it look like
he saw the Disney Winnie the Pooh in front of him. That's what he saw in his head.
Hybrid monsters, and that his
eating
parents
meat.
And they came up to his house. I thought he had to go into the woods. Remember they retconned that.
Yeah,
the animals came to Christopher Robin a lot of times.
Yep.
And his parents never caught on.
And for some reason, what? They kind of established that he found them already eating something. So why did they starve?
Why did they need him? That's what I'm saying. They've already killed and eaten stuff, and they retconned it, and they kept mutating because of this crazy doctor. I don't think we ever even encountered.
No, because they kill
the other guy. We only encountered
the child doctor. And the thing of it is that I can't even like. They do this really stupid way to connect everything where because what happens was these are kids that were abducted from Christopher Robin's birthday party.
Yes.
And his brother was one of the ones that got abducted. So guess who Pooh is?
You'll be shocked to know.
Yes.
And
Pooh
they try to linger that out like we couldn't call that within the first.
Oh yeah, no, I literally said in the middle of watching this with Carl, like I guarantee you the kids are gonna be the fucking animals.
He called every beat, and we didn't. So no, it wasn't like it was crazy hard.
And by the way, this
is gonna happen because there's more of the woodland 100-acre wood creatures in this one because I think it's just Pooh and Piglet.
It's funny though. I think
running through.
Yeah, no, it's Pooh and Piglet, but Piglet gets taken out very early because I don't think they could keep up the budget for this.
I was talking about.
Okay.
It's just Pooh and Piglet just taking out everyone. In this one, we get 3 more.
Yeah, we get Owl, we get Tigger, and then we get. No, I think that's it.
No, yeah. I think it's just Owl.
We had Piglet for a while, but then he gets killed.
Taken out in the first act.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's it. Because they never bring in Kanga or anything like that.
No, not yet.
Or Rabbit. I don't think Rabbit came in.
I think Rabbit's...
He's slated for the next one.
He's slated for that. I think Rabbit's heard but never seen.
Yeah, what's it called? Because, like, for some reason, in the beginning of this one, there's... They say that some people believe that Christopher Robin the massacre.
About the string of like 12 deaths that happened. And like the woods are kind of quarantined off. But people still go into the woods anyways. And there's no like searches for people.
No, they burned down the woods.
They destroyed most of the woods, but then there's still some woods left. It's like it's so I remember
like how big are these woods?
That's what you said. How big is this and where is
it looks like they had like a Six Flag map of like these little patches of woods on fire, and then they somehow went to refuge to where they don't explain why Owl and Tigger went off by themselves. And then
like they weren't at the compound.
No, they weren't. Like, why did they split up? They never really explained that.
He couldn't get the costumes.
And then I think they explain also that Tigger is kind of like the most crazy out of all of them.
He's locked up.
He's locked up like the jackal from 13 Ghosts. And
he can't be released.
Which, by the way, Tigger is a rip-off of Freddy Krueger.
He's just Freddy Krueger.
He's Freddy Krueger. He's just shitty one-liners and he's slashing people.
Just real quick, giving them the basis. Christopher has sort of moved on. I guess I don't know how you would not be in a psych.
He moved on, but
got his doctorate.
He's like pissed because the town doesn't trust him.
The town doesn't trust him, which they think he did all this for some reason, but they still let him be a doctor at their hospital and live a normal life. So he's back with his parents and his sister. He's living in a cottage, and then everything kicks up with again a bunch of valley girls like glamping.
Yeah.
So they're just glamping in their Winnebago, chilling.
I forgot.
And then
bullshit again.
And then Pooh and Piglet come on and kill them, and that's what Oscar said. After that, the hunters come because now more people have died. So like, we have to go back in there. And the only thing I remember is that one guy who got his face blown off.
Oh yeah.
Is still alive.
Still alive.
We're going to be stating that a lot tonight. Somehow still alive.
Well, they have to have exposition, Carl.
So Christopher Robin tries to explain to him, because he tries to find out what's happening, and then he goes upon the child predator that took the kid, like the abductor, and then he tells them it was me, and then he shoots himself. He doesn't even get justice.
No, he literally is like, "Hey, I just told you everything that happened. Bam! There, my job is done. I'm out of here."
And then Owl gets a few kills.
Owl is just a ripoff of Jeepers Creepers, by the way. He just acts like Jeepers Creepers
and takes you and rips you up. But he also has acid vomit.
Oh yeah, he does the acid vomit thing, which is not even an owl thing. That's a vulture thing.
That's a vulture thing.
Which he also codes as more of a vulture.
So
yeah, I mean, they have these little quirky kills here and there, but once again, this movie is just as boring as the last one.
We were sitting there together, okay, and then it finally ramps up when because they had we were saying in our actual cast, they had no rhyme or reason at the beginning. They're just killing random girls, random stuff. You'd think they'd be desperate to find Christopher Robin.
Yep.
But they let him. They don't.
The town gets completely terrorized.
Yeah. And then at the end, they're like, "We're going right into town. We're going into the town now for the first time for some reason."
And I believe that we always had this thing where are the cops? There are cops, but they're all really fucking
dumb
stupid
and get taken out. easy.
Very easily.
And then when we always said, I think this is what we said a lot in the cast. Now it's coming. What's the size of this town?
Yes.
It's either a small, quaint, cottagey town, or it's a bigger,
bustling city-state
town.
Because there's apparently this huge wooded area, and then this giant town where they just attack raves.
They have a factory and raves, because that's the third act. After everything, they go into town, kill a bunch of people that are like associated with Christopher Robin, including his parents, not his sister. They don't do that.
No,
but they include his parents, abduct the sister, I think. So Christopher Robin run into the rave to save his friends, or try to, and that's when they just go off the walls crazy. Who's got? I think this is gonna be signature weapon, a bear trap and chain.
Oh yeah,
that he throws and decapitates people like the flying guillotine type thing.
And by the way, they have improved on the masks a little bit.
No, it looks actually, at least for this one, it's still rubbery, but at least it looks like creatures.
Yeah, they tried.
It doesn't look like me not just putting on a piglet.
Yeah, like the mouths did not move whatsoever in the first one.
But I think in this one they made it at least somewhat. They still look fake as ever.
But absolutely.
They look like creature fake, not just dudes in a mask fake. But then they start going through because I just never forget our favorite kill from that movie. They go through the rave and they're just tearing it apart. No one can fight back. No one. Tigger finally gets on the scene and gives us our favorite kill, where he slashes this girl's eyes out, and she's trying to get away, and then she just falls down. Great. I know, I cried, laughed because it's so stupid.
So fucking stupid.
Hey, how did they take care of him? Because Piglet gets his head blown off at the beginning.
Oh yeah, well, I don't remember how they killed off all the.
They did. Tigger and Owl. Tigger gets shot and bounces. Owl doesn't get anything. I don't think he's just there.
Oh no, he's the one that makes it out.
Yeah, Owl makes it out, and I think they kill Pooh with the chainsaw or an axe. Which one?
Might have been the axe.
I think it was the axe.
Yeah, hold on.
But yeah, we're trying to remember because we were not watching this again.
I'm not, and I just listened to our thing again.
So I'm just gonna look at the end.
No, I'm just fast forward it. We have it right here in the background.
Yeah.
And because I do remember the stinger at the end of this.
Yes. And because at the end they bring Pooh and Piglet's corpses back.
God.
We're watching it. I still remember how stupid it is. All these brave people just dead. Because they upped the kills. They've killed like at least
this is a very progressive little town.
60 people at least in this one. Maybe more. Yeah, it's a chainsaw.
There's a chainsaw. Christopher Robin.
Christopher Robin should have been killed at least 4 or 5 times. I remember.
Yeah, serious plot armor.
And then because he has a new girlfriend, right? Christopher Robin.
Yeah.
Which you think he'd be wary of capping anyone, but they chop up Pooh, and then they make it out and drive away like nothing happened really. And then the end credit scene is Owl and Tigger bring up their bodies, and then their bodies slowly start regenerating.
Yeah, because I guess Owl remembers how to do some of the science shit that made them mutate.
Yes.
And so they're gonna be back. They will return.
He injected them with reanimated blood or something.
In Monsters Assemble.
Because that's what you see. You see the viscera and guts and stuff start just coagulating, and
it's like the end of a lot of Godzilla movies when he tries coming back.
They're not dead. And because this is when we first get the glimpse of the Poohniverse. We get the sketches of it, because that's gonna be Rabbit in 3. That's Pinocchio. We have Dumbo coming. We've got
Peter Pan,
which
I don't think they really
look nothing like.
No, I think because they had
their idea, and then I guess because guess who the director for Peter Pan is?
Scott Chambers,
Christopher Robin himself.
All right, now this beer is getting popped open because that is the next one we are doing. Oh, by the way, this was a fucking dumpster fire next to a Kill Me Now.
Borderline Kill Me Now.
Borderline Kill Me Now.
Remember the budget, Oscar. The first one was 50,000.
50,000. I'm gonna say they went actually up to 500,000 this time. I'm gonna say 500,000.
Right on the money. Times
got it. That was like one of the first ones I got.
Times it by 10, you get.
Oh wait, what's the box office?
The box office though is almost exactly the same, $7.6 million.
Damn it, they still made their money.
Casual,
and that's how this
like
whole
obsession
and Poohniverse it continues, because now we are getting into the next two movies before Unstrung, because after Unstrung, that is when official Monsters Assemble is going to happen.
Assembled, and then Pooh 3, and then Dumbo.
Yep. There's phases to this. There are Marvel phases
he's
to
got
this.
this planned out for the next 2 years. Reese has got this planned out. He's like, I'm doing all of it. And these people, he gets his people on board, and they're excited. Like, once because I don't know what Christopher Robin is. He is apparently established British actor or something. He's been in like small part movies and TV shows. But he's like, yeah, I'll direct it, because he was going to direct Bambi, and then he saw that there's going to be, because I think him himself is a gay man.
Okay.
So then he's like, there's going to be
that I can see.
There's
a bit of an agenda happening.
Yeah, LGBT plus connection. So he's like, I'll direct Peter Pan instead, and like do that. And
but this gets such a creepy level. I don't know, man.
That's why. But
look,
and it's not even like that, because it's just there's one transgender character.
Yes.
And one hint at a like budding relationship.
Yes,
and that's it.
Very, very Chucky-like.
Yes, that's it.
Very Chucky-like.
Really like Chucky.
But like, so this kicks the whole premise behind this, and the whole underlying tone is literally just a whole statement about child abduction and child predators and things like that.
It's that. Literally, I told last year, this is my title, because I always sell like titles for the cringe movies. This is Peter Pan, How to Catch a Predator.
Yes, basically. And it gets so awkward, because like it starts off it's animated.
This is cell shaded, and
which is really weird. Yeah. It's a really weird start to this. So, and it's narrated by Peter.
Yeah,
the Peter of this movie.
Yeah.
And
I don't know what he's been in.
No, I looked it up. He's just in small time.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, I looked
small time TV shit. Like no one really. I think only until we get to Bambi is really we get anything resembling a name actor.
Oh yeah. No,
and in this one, no, these are all British nobodies. All right, like. But so it's an animated. He's basically just talking about the story of the Lost Boys and Peter Pan
and never growing up.
Never growing up, like.
It's like, if you believe you can go to Neverland.
Like, this is how they wanted to paint Michael Jackson.
Yeah, and this is him, because he's already, like, we don't see kid Peter Pan. He's a full-grown adult man. We never see him as a boy.
No, not at all. Well,
because you count the animated intro.
Yeah, it's very much like, it's like he's the Peter Pan from Chip and Dale.
Yeah, because he has a boy with him. He's telling the story. It's like, you want to come to Neverland?
It's so
me?
Creepy, though.
It all just coats as creepy.
And it's like, and also they don't really tell you what happens to the kids till later.
No, until we get to the third act, because you're like, what happens? All these kids are missing.
And they introduce a lot of kids too. Yes. It's like there's like this kid, this other one that really kicks off the cold open.
There's a whole, because we just saw it too, there's a whole board of missing children.
Yeah, missing children.
Because he also works at the circus.
By the way, this one thing for sure that this thing rips off is it.
Yes, that's what I was seeing. Read it right away.
And even more so, Black Phone.
Yes, that's what they said in the research when I was doing research.
It's Black Phone.
Because why? You could have chosen any. There's actual Peter Pan masks. So I said that to him. For you guys, he does not really look like Peter Pan. If I just showed you a picture of him and like, what do you think this guy is?
He looks like Joaquin Phoenix's Joker.
He looks more like that.
Yeah,
literally.
Like it's like bootleg Crow. Like it's shitty Crow.
That's exactly. He looks like Crow 7.
Yeah, with Edward Furlong.
It's like he got the Crow powers now.
Oh, and also this whole thing is just they try so hard in all of these movies to be creepy and atmospheric, and it's so derived and I mean so
contrived.
Contrived, thank you, and just like, dude, let's just get on with it. So many lingering slow motion shots, the shitty which is stock children's music and
all the
children's.
kids laughing in slow motion. He points to the crowd.
Oh, because he found the one that he wants.
He found, which is like, how does he pick the kids?
How does he find the kids?
Because what we're saying, just to little jump forward, you think, oh gosh, what is he actually doing to these kids? Like Oscar said, but it's not sexual. Not. Really.
Oh no, they act, because that's what I'm thinking. Because also there's, like I said, when we get to the later into the movie, it's very much like, okay, yeah, what's really going on with these kids?
You're like, oh,
is it like Freddy Krueger, the newer one, like that, where he's killing them and doing things with them, or is he just? You don't know.
No, but that's what we're saying, and we're just jumping because he's picking this kid.
Yes,
he's picking because he thinks he's the cutest.
Yeah, he's the one.
That's what I was saying.
He's the one with the most potential to be a lost boy.
What? Yeah, what we don't even know what that means.
No, because he just tells you the really generic story in the beginning, and then it's like, all right, so wait, what does qualify him to be a lost boy?
But he doesn't. He picks them from sight. He's just like, you.
Yeah, and by the way, I don't know how. Once again, did he get to the bottom of the house?
Pick it because there's no male, like adult
male?
That
could be it too.
I think maybe that's why he picks his kids.
Yeah, that's actually. But how does he know?
Yeah, how would he know just from them showing up? Even does he have the ticket stubs?
Well, here's also the thing too, where actually no, in this one
because there's no magic in this one.
There's
Peter
no
Pan could fly or do something. No,
they hint at it, but they quickly tell you
he can fly in a different way.
Oh yeah.
But nope, they're like, this is
I'm gonna get my pixie dust.
Oh, that's right.
Actually, I don't want to use that because it's so grimy. This movie is really grimy. But like,
it starts very quick.
Yeah, like there's no subtlety to this, by the way.
He literally pops out like it from the cellar.
Which, by the way, why is there the cellar door in his room?
Like I think it's the living room.
But why was he sleeping in the living room then?
Because she told him. Remember, she's like, go to bed, and he's about to, and then he comes out of the cellar,
like Evil Dead style.
Yes, like Evil Dead
style.
Evil Dead. So the mom actually does come like ready to go, ready to fight. She kicks him down into the cellar.
Yeah, no, Peter's biggest like Achilles heel is getting kicked. I noticed.
That's what's like. Just as not a major spoiler, like I said, we said there's no magic. He's just a dude. He's just a dude.
He's a fucked up dude.
He's messed up, deranged, but he doesn't have powers. He doesn't have super strength. He's like, you could even with the 100-acre woods animals. They have like mutated super strength.
Oh yeah, true.
And stuff, and they're mutated.
You know what? Because he's going to be like the Hawkeye for their Avengers.
Oh, that's what he is.
He's the Hawkeye.
Because I remember this.
Yeah, where he somehow
where he just gets into the, as we call it, crowned it. It's just gore porn.
It's gore porn, like early 2000s gore porn.
It's just that where it's just people slowly being sliced like deli meat.
Yeah, like I literally, we just saw the lady's foot get chopped off
like a piece of cake.
Yes, that's what it looked like.
You both said this.
Yes,
the same thing.
It looked like when you see the show. Is this cake? Yes, it looked exactly like that.
I think that's probably what they actually used.
It was like a hard cake or something.
Cake to chop it.
Its foot looked delicious.
But she's still trying her best to fight this man. But he's a man and she's a woman. Just like it's just like she's gonna have the disadvantage in a lot of the time, and he's deranged, so he might get hit and stuff, but he's deranged, so he's fighting through that pain.
Yeah, and then not only that,
he grabs the meat.
It's like a special paring knife.
He grabs the tenderizer, smacks her with that, so now she's already out. And then he just goes, why? He
scalps her.
He scalps
her for no reason.
He cuts the top of the forehead and then just
peels it back.
And
I guess she dies from shock in the stab.
This is like 30 seconds, 40 seconds of us watching, and this is why Oscar's like, it's uncomfortable to hear this, where this lady's screaming in agony, and you just hear the
when the guy's end game is child abduction, and I'm trying to sell things to people.
He could have just knocked her out and took the kid. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, like he doesn't have to be this extra, but I guess
psychotic deranged.
I guess, but like,
and then the kid tries to call 911.
Which how dare they not show up quicker? I know this is a white neighborhood. Like they should be there in a matter of seconds. They should be like
I think it takes place in London.
Oh, that's true.
What do they have? Billy clubs there.
Oh yeah, they don't have guns. They don't have billy clubs.
But the kid's terrified, but he's like,
and then that's the opening.
Come to see Neverland, and then it's title card. Peter Pan's Neverland Nightmare.
Scott Chambers production.
Because then they use the rest of the names from the book, from the movie.
Yes,
Wendy, John, Michael, Mother Mary. So our protagonist is Wendy.
Yes.
She's like a 18-year-old girl going out in the world. She has two sons. Because John just disappears from the movie.
Oh yeah, he doesn't do shit.
He doesn't do anything.
He doesn't do jack shit. He's just there to like kind of do a little exposition, like, "Hey, this happened."
Yes,
and then bounces.
Because Michael is the focus. He is the
youngest.
Goal, the youngest. Which I was like, is that a wig on this kid's head?
No, I'm pretty sure he just has one of those really poofy hairs. That'd be hilarious if it was. It looked like he was bald. And they're like, "All right, we need to give you some kind of fucking wig, kid."
Just like a crew kid.
I don't know. I haven't seen hair like that since like like when we were kids.
Yeah, I just looked at it and I immediately was like, wig. But
yeah,
he's this young kid. It's his birthday, I think.
Yeah, it's his birthday, and his sister's fighting with the mom about something, and she's also like, I guess,
and they're the mom and dad are separated.
Yeah. She's overprotective of the brother.
Yeah.
They actually don't do a terrible job establishing the characters.
The family, you kind of know who
they try to make you care about them.
And that's the thing. Not like Winnie.
I'll give that to Scott Chambers. He's a little better with that.
Yeah, Wendy's like not a bad actress. She's trying.
Oh yeah, she's
the
trying.
movie she's in is stupid as ever.
Oh yeah,
but she's trying. Michael's trying. I forgot the other kid's name.
What?
His friend.
Oh, his friend, Joey?
Joey, his name is.
Yeah, Joey. Hardy Youssef as Joey.
Yeah. So they're trying. They're trying because she's like, "Oh, happy birthday." He's like, "Oh, I don't care about my birthday." It's like, "Oh, but I'm gonna get you something," and she's just trying to live the life. But I think she wants to move away.
Yeah, no, that's the thing. She wants to move
university.
Somewhere. He's pissed off about it, and she's trying to make it up to him. But she also forgot the birthday initially, so she's trying to make it up to him because she does care about the brother a lot. But then they go to the school, and she drops him off, saying, "Hey, we're gonna have ice cream afterwards."
Yeah.
And they introduced, like you said, Joey. And at that point,
did she establish that she was going to pick up her brother?
Yes,
because the second he doesn't see her, he just takes off.
Because I think he waits for a little bit and he's like, "All right, fuck this," because he was adamant about wanting to ride his bike.
Yes.
So he had his bike there, so he's just like, "You know what? If she's not here, fuck it."
I had to look back. That's what I remember. It's like because she's talking to her boyfriend.
Yes, and he's basically saying, "Yeah, I ain't moving in with you, bitch."
Yeah, because she's like, "Oh, sorry, I'm not. I can't do it." She's like, "What? Are we playing it?" And then she's all upset. So that's why it makes her distracted. So then Michael gets on his bike. And who's in the parking lot waiting?
Literally black phone style.
Black phone waiting. And somehow he sets up a trap, like a clothesline wire.
Oh, like the Hills of Ice style.
I messaged him. I was like, he literally got clothesline.
Well, but that is the funniest fucking bike spill. I laughed out loud when I saw that because that was really fucking funny. Because I wonder if that was a stunt actor. If they actually used like a rag doll.
I think they used maybe he's stunt actor. It looked like maybe it was a stunt actor.
It was just hilarious.
But he's like, "Who?" And he just flips over the plane.
By the way, you'd think it'd be like the guy would Peter would come in and be like, "Oh, are you okay? Let me help." No, he goes, "You're coming with me now," and just picks this kid up and drags him away.
That's just like he at the beginning, he's trying to act like Peter Pan, like I'm the leader of the Lost Boys, and then he just drops the guy's head.
No, like he really just doesn't give a fuck at a certain point. It's funny. He doesn't give a fuck at first, and then when he gets him back to the house, he goes back into character. It's like, dude, you already broke character. Like,
because what are you doing for that? The mom from the first killing we saw, she does get a few blows in and cuts his face. And,
and his face is
like
it's
mangled,
like flapping open.
Flap open, mangled. So he's like, I need to cover my face. I can't just walk around like this. So he goes into a party city or something and grabs the black phone mask.
Yeah, but it's like the white. It's supposed to be a Peter Pan mask.
It looks nothing like.
No, it doesn't. It looks.
We're telling you, his costume does not code Peter Pan at all.
No, it looks like a psychotic man with a fucking mask.
It's just like a psychotic man. It looks like a Hillside's Eyes, Reject, or like Texas Chainsaw.
Like
5,
what they could have done is they could have
Reject.
gotten like an older guy, but he kind of has a really
like
young.
if he's still
physique.
wearing,
Like
and at least give him more green. All he needs is a green hoodie,
like a Timothy Chalamet or something.
Yeah,
that
and
looks
give him,
young.
make him dress like Peter Pan. He doesn't have to wear the tights and stuff, but make him wear green and
Green.
put on a green hat.
Yeah, like that.
And be like, "Hi, kids." But no, he's just like this grungy, crazy guy in a little black.
It's
phone
literally
mask.
like looking at it's like homeless, shitty crow.
And it looks like he's like a Texas Chainsaw extra
Yeah,
from like Texas Chainsaw 5. Just grungy hair, and he's wearing a mask, and he's trying to be all.
Fun side note: the storekeeper from
when he's just cut.
Yeah, he just.
Look,
By the way,
no
we don't
one
really
has any peripheral or danger sense.
One of the boringest things about this franchise, minus a couple things here and there, are the kills.
Oh
my god! And so far, right now, he did the scalping thing.
The
but
scalping thing was.
Who gives a shit?
Yeah,
we've seen so much worse shit.
We're so desensitized, so maybe for regular people, like, oh, I can't look at it. But I'm like, we're like, okay, why?
And what else?
What are you gonna do? That's why I said that, and that's still like ground. It's gross and whatever, but it's not ground. I want to see magical. What if I want to see her rip out her shadow and then like her soul?
Something
crazy.
Reese,
do crazy stuff like that.
Yeah,
you have the rights to these. So just do that.
Well, this is also like Scott Chambers' thing.
Oh,
too.
Scott
is
director of this one. Scott, Christopher Robin, you've been in these movies. Do some crazy.
He's trying to just make a sexy gay thriller. Okay,
because that's the thing we also did. The boys at lunch. He's like, this is a bully, and he just tells the bully, "F off." And then
that's the extent of the bullying, by the way.
Yeah,
it doesn't do Stephen King style over the top bullying, but then it also establishes the relationship that he has with Joey, which I'm not gonna lie, Joey's a little androgynous, so I thought he might have been like a girl, but then you find out his name is. I literally heard Joey. I'm like, oh wait, no, I'm an idiot.
Because then after this, like you want to get something to eat and stuff, and then they hold hands.
Which
that's it. That's the only
that's it. I mean, but also. I also want to believe, too, that maybe they don't understand how young these kids are supposed to be because they're like 13, 14, right? Or maybe 12?
They're probably like 12.
12, 13. I feel like there should be a cutoff for Lost Boys where they were like 10 in the movie, right?
I think they're like 10
at max. Max 11 down.
Like, because I think Wendy, is 10.
Peter was probably the one that was 13, 14.
Yeah, I think Wendy was 10. I think the others.
I think her birthday was coming up in the movie.
Yeah.
What you call it?
Yes, in the Peter Pan
Disney one. Yeah. That was the story. Her birthday, and she was supposed to turn like 13 and move out of the nursery. And that was the whole
once you hit
allegory.
Teenage,
like
she hit teenage.
Yeah.
Because then she has a little brothers, John and Michael, who Peter Pan's like, you could be Lost Boys, and then when he tries to, then Wendy goes with them.
Okay, Carl, we have to stop talking about a better movie.
We
have to get back to this.
Yeah, we get back to this, where it's like, what is it? Where
he abducts the kid.
He kills the guy at Party City because you have to pay for no one has any danger sense. This creepy guy comes up to you, like, hey, back up. No. And then he's just dead. Because that's his weapon, this knife. Not even like a Peter Pan knife or a hook.
A hook would have made sense.
Something like he has.
Oh my god!
He has no like Peter Pan defining things besides just saying like the quotes from the book or the movie. He should have like a clock. I thought he would have a clock. And
look, here's the thing with this, and in the Bambi movie we're going to be talking about after this.
Yeah.
That a lot of these references are all very subtle.
They're
very subtle.
Very just
like
surface.
When not to jump ahead too much, but when the kid gets abducted and he's in his room, the thing that's playing on TV is a crocodile attack on repeat, and that's supposed to be
the only reference
to the crocodile for Hook.
Yeah. So I'm like, and even Hook. Well, we'll get.
Oh Jesus! And you know what's fucked up, Carl? I literally just put that together in my head. I just put that together in my head.
And that's like that was just so. We'll get to it. But so he's abducted, and the family's freaking out because they're like, "What happened?" And then he's like, "Wendy, what happened?" And she realizes when he would have been taken.
I don't know if Kelly's still in the chat right now. That movie is not good. But the movie we're talking about right now is not good. Out the gate, I will say that right now.
She said it's good.
Yes, she said it was good. I don't.
Neverland Nightmare.
No, let's just ignore Kelly. Right
you know what, Kelly? To each their own.
What's wrong with you, Kelly? Jesus Christ. Anyways, let's continue.
Okay. So What was I saying?
See, now we can't.
You can't even.
Well, here's the thing. I want.
Okay, no, the family's all freaking out, and then the mom's like, "What happened?" And then Wendy realized because it's like she honestly like I was distracted because she was fighting with her boyfriend, and so you were distracted, and then she's all the family's all
the mom is like understandably upset.
Oh yeah, and distraught. But she's trying. Wendy's trying to figure it out, and she gets with her friend. Ooh, I forgot her. It's Joey's sister. Right?
It's Joey's sister. She works with her.
Yeah, she works with her.
And what you call it?
Wendy's a hairdresser.
Yeah, it's a hairdresser. But they show in this that girl in the middle that they're talking to. She is actually playing the character she plays in Winnie the Pooh 2. She's one of the girls that get killed.
Yes, this is the same universe.
And she's literally talking about the camping trip that they're going on where she gets killed in Winnie the Pooh. So everything has happened. Like they're tying everything together
into a shared universe, shared universe. So they're like a town over from.
Yeah, like it's you know what they're the town that's across the forest right now.
Yes, exactly. So that's what he could have picked any of these other masks.
And they look way cooler, and he picked like the one that looked like
Black
Ethan Hawke.
Ethan Hawke's mask. So after that, I think Wendy. Like trying to investigate.
She's basically investigating. It's Black Phone.
Yeah, she's investigating and she's finding tracks about like I think she goes to like the first ever abductees.
Yeah, which by the way, her investigation is like there and then that's it.
That's it. Like he tells her Timothy was taken so many years ago, like 20 years ago.
Yeah, and it's one of the classic like, oh, I never touched his room. Like eventually he'll come back to me. Like the dad's delusional.
Yeah, she's like still waiting and delusional and sad.
We'll get to Tinkerbell, Kelly.
Oh my gosh. Because then we cut to Michael, where he is. He's in Peter's compound, his house.
It's the house, wherever they're at. And literally, Peter, like I said, it makes no sense that he already broke character and is already this gruff fucking child abductor.
But then he tries out, like, let's play a game.
Yeah.
Marco Polo.
And it's like, and it's like shitty hide and seek shit.
Yeah, like Marco Polo. But it's like, I like
for the one, all that for one jump scare.
One jump scare. Because I like the room with all the other mannequins, which they could have used more of, but it's like, and then
Carl, they only had 3 rooms to work with.
There's only 3 rooms.
3 rooms in this entire movie,
where he just runs back and forth chasing them through. But and then you meet Tinkerbell.
Yes,
as Oscar said, she is getting her daily dose of pixie dust.
Oh man! So like Tinkerbell, look, like Kelly said, it's a peak character. I actually did enjoy the character of Tinkerbell. The actor's killing it. Yeah, I mean, it just sucks that it's for this movie. Because like I said, like you were saying that the daughter is really trying to bring it in this movie.
Yes.
I think that the actor for Tinkerbell is doing a really good job, and that is Kit Green.
Yeah.
He never really did anything else. But it is a he, and then doing the whole like transgender thing.
Like androgynous.
Yeah. But she, I guess in here, she is kind of pretty much Peter's right hand.
Peter's right hand person. Like watches the kids when Peter's out. Make sure they stay.
And reinforces this whole, hey, we're taking you to Neverland.
Yes,
we're taking you to Neverland.
It's okay. You're going to Neverland. Reinforces that, and it's like she promised she'll never leave Peter, and all of that stuff. And like we said, she's getting pixie dust,
which is like straight up.
It's just heroin.
Yeah, but they make it look the grossest heroin has ever looked.
Everyone has.
It's
HIV.
like the needles are like rusted and reused, and the heroin looks like brown, and her arm is fucked,
just like gashed up. And that's when Peter takes it, that's how he sees the shadows move.
Yeah, and once again, it's very obvious that, and I'm pretty sure everyone pretty much knows, like he pre-pieced, hey, you're definitely one of the kids that he abducted, and
you piece that together very quickly.
Very quickly. It's just a matter of who the fuck it was.
Yeah, who it was.
Because most of these movies have this weird kind of mid twist in the middle, and I'll say this now. I guess it's not so much of a spoiler because once we get into it, it's just going to take off and be stupid.
Yeah.
But he's one of the
places.
He's one of the kids. Who was Timothy?
He's Timothy.
He's Timothy.
Just jumping in. That's Timothy. That's the first abduction, all those times ago, and now he's been like just.
And once again, the actor's killing it.
Just like in prison with drugs in this compound.
Yeah, he literally fed this story and then fed and I'm convinced it's not like heroin. I'm pretty sure it's like bath salts. It's like the face eating drug. Like that.
Because they see shadows. They see shadows move. They see all this stuff.
Yeah, that's the thing.
He just alluded to the other thing because he does play with Michael, but Michael's terrified and he jump scares him with Marco Polo and he leaves him in the room and tries to console him. And then the next day, he the rest of Michael's class or school, they're on a bus.
And they're going home or something. The bus driver sees someone on the side of the road. Which, by the way, I'm pretty sure most. Oh no, because the car's in the middle of the road. I was about to say most bus drivers just say, "Fuck this guy, I'm gonna keep going." But yeah, no, and for some reason I thought I thought that maybe he was gonna abduct a whole bunch of kids at once.
That's what I thought. No, they're like,
they can't afford the extras for that long.
Yeah, we don't have enough budget to keep all
because you know what it is. They really don't explain what the fuck his end game is. It is take him to Neverland.
Okay, that's the semi-sexual part of it.
Yeah, but it's also the really fucked up part of this whole movie. But anyway, so but before we get to that, like I said, I thought he was gonna take the entire bus, and maybe, but they couldn't afford that, obviously. So, but what's his end game? Because it's like I guess they insinuate he's dying. But
something.
But he's like, so wait, and they imply this whole time that he was inactive for 15 years.
Something like that, yeah.
And then now he decides he has to start again.
Missing kids now again, and I don't know why he ramps it up, or because he already has Michael, and we don't know exactly his plan because none of it. As we get the truth it doesn't make sense. When we get the truth at the end to what Neverland is to him. It doesn't make any sense.
And none of it makes sense.
Because it kind of is he kills the bus driver. He's like, oh, what's wrong with the...
Yeah.
And just straight up.
Which, by the way, I'm sorry. If I see someone look like him walking towards me, I'd be like, back the fuck up.
There's no danger sense. You're like, hey, what's
back
wrong with your
fuck
car?
No. Let me get close to you. And, by the way, his hand's clearly like this, where something is behind his back.
This guy in this, Hills of Eyes reject walks up to you and you're like, okay, you can keep coming in my personal space.
Yes, exactly.
Kills me.
Killed him.
And then he gets on the bus because that's what I thought. He's going to get all these kids and they're going to be running through trying to survive.
I didn't know what his end game was.
Maybe it's like children, the Lord of the Flies type
of
deal.
Yeah, which, by the way, all of these are way better ideas than what happens.
Yeah, that's what we're thinking of, way better ideas. And
because, by the way,
we should never do this with these movies because we always do. I was like, we should just stop. Because I'm thinking it could be a Lord of the Flies. But no, it's like he just gave up and just killed all of them.
Because you know what it is? I think maybe the idea is
he couldn't wrestle all of them.
He couldn't wrestle all of them at once. And then also, not only that, it's like, oh, they have to volunteer to come with me, which is...
Michael didn't volunteer.
No, that's true. I guess maybe he just couldn't catch them all.
None of the kids volunteered.
Which, by the way, I get, but yeah, no, he just kills all the kids.
He just kills all. They're all just dead in the field.
Yeah.
Because later that night, John comes to him and he's like, did you see the news? Rest of Michael's class, they're all 20 kids dead, found in the park. They're all dead. And then we don't see John again.
No, John's gone. And I think the mom's gone till the end. Oh, no, we see him at the end. At the end of the very end.
I'm going to say until the very end. But the mom does say, she's still distraught. And he's like, Mom. And she's like, I think you should leave. I think because she's still yeah,
she's I don't know.
So then she goes.
I don't see her doing shit. Fuck her.
But then she goes to her friend's house, Joey's house, to stay the night. And
God, poor Joey's family.
Oh my gosh, because she's chilling there, and he just runs through this family. Oh, what kind of dad is no one has any fight or danger sense. He's just destroying this family easily. Because it's a mom, a dad, a sister, and Joey.
This is why I think every household should have a weapon. Like a gun.
So even in...
A 22 is not even a bad gun. Something to scare him away.
Once you start hearing the screaming, the dad should immediately be on the scene. But then he gets taken out too. I think it's the mom who tells
He gets taken out first.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I would understand if he was asleep and he went in. No,
he was awake through the house, through the hallway.
Yeah, the first one to get taken out is the girl's friend.
Yes.
And because luckily they switched
faces. She's on the couch. She's in
the room.
In the room. He's like, oh God. And she just stabs her like, and she
don't defend this guy, Kelly.
She's defending.
No, she's not saying that because he's psychotic. It doesn't make sense. Yeah, it doesn't matter. There has to be some kind of rhyme or reason to lore like this.
Yeah, he usually had at least some method of like it Pennywise like.
Oh no, he has
he just gave up on that and just.
It's like what I said. I don't think he understands what his own end game is.
Because he doesn't go to just kill the family. At least what we saw the first time or the other two times. Then they just changed it to like, we gotta ramp it up. We need more kills.
Yeah.
Because instead of if it was like the first thing we fought, the first kill, he would have been like at Joey's window, like, "Come on, Joey."
Yep. No.
And then the family and then he has to kill them.
Yeah,
no, he just goes straight.
Like I said, there's no subtlety to it.
He just goes straight for the sister and the mom.
He breaks character
he goes straight
immediately.
For the sister, then the dad, and then the mom's being dragged throughout the room, and she sees Wendy, and she's like, "Run!" And she's like, and then he grabs Joey, but then. Because remember, Wendy forgot to charge her phone.
Yes.
Because at least because that's another thing we forgot.
I hate that.
At least they didn't just like lazily just forget. Like people are just dumb and forgot they have a phone or how to use a phone.
Mm-hmm.
Like Michael tries to use his phone, but we'll get to the nonsense with the phones. Michael tries to use his phone, but it says no service, no connection. It's like, oh, crap. But every time Peter comes into the room, he hides his phone. I don't know how he didn't check for him for a phone or anything, but he hides his phone. And then Wendy, because she's spending the night, and they forgot to put her phone on the charger, so it's low battery. But then, because he takes Joey after he runs through the family, doesn't see Wendy, takes Joey. Wendy follows him. When he gets in their car,
which, by the way, with the most inappropriate soundtrack happening, it's like this '80s Tron style soundtrack.
Wendy,
not saying it's bad.
No,
I'm saying it's not. It doesn't make sense to put it there. Yeah.
And she's trying. I guess she doesn't have a car charger. She's like, "Oh my gosh, my battery's dying." And she gets to the compound. Obviously, Never's like, "Okay, I know where he lives. Let me go get help." Nope. She's like, "I'm gonna go in there."
Nope. She's gonna take matters in her own hands. Like a
real
real final girl.
Seen 3 people get butchered.
Oh yeah, butchered, and that should be more capable than her.
So Peter throws Joey in there and going on the same spiel about Neverland and who he's going to choose to go to Neverland.
Really bad at selling this Neverland shit. Like most people
terrified. At least he would give them like cake or food.
I want to say who does a better job of what he's trying to do? You ever seen the first season of Happy? With the little blue unicorn that was
with the detective from Law and Order.
Yes, him.
Yes, I remember that show.
There's the villain there is the Santa Claus. The guy drugs the kids and
doesn't drug these kids.
No, doesn't do anything.
I thought he would give them. Again, we keep saying this and giving a better plot. Like give them cake that's laced with pixie dust.
Pixie, but
tripping, and they're like, "We're in Neverland." No,
Scott Chambers, you're a hack. Like what the fuck, man? I'm sorry.
Christopher Robin.
Well, you know what? I blame fucking Reese Frake.
Reese Frake and Christopher Robin.
I blame them because literally they have these properties, and that's the most frustrating thing about
anything with them.
They could do so much crazy shit with it.
I don't know why Reese decides I have to make it grounded. Why? The whole ploy and catch to this is because it's so ridiculous that you're making our childhood characters become these murderous killers.
Yeah,
that's the whole point.
Because you know what it is? They're trying to be like A24.
I think he tried to do that with Pooh and him summoning bees and stuff in the first second. It was stupid. Well, at least that's what the stupid we want to see.
But I think one of the biggest problems, like you were saying before, he does not know how to commit. He's always 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Because he wants to save it.
Super goofy.
Yeah, it's like, you know what it is? He doesn't want to be known as the guy that's making something goofy out of this, but that's the whole point of it.
That's our whole draw in, is that it's so ridiculous that you're making these...
because this has the same problem that the rest of the movies have, where it's taking itself so seriously.
So seriously, and it's so grounded. honestly, if Wendy just got like the jump on him and stabbed him, he would be dead.
Oh no, there's plenty of times that Peter Pan should have fucking died.
Yes.
Because it's just that no one has any survival instincts in this town.
No one has survival instincts, and the cops. There are cops who they don't do crap for them. They're only in like the beginning, and like. Was it?
Yeah, shouldn't they be scouring the neighborhood, knocking on doors?
20 children have been killed.
No one thought, hey, what is this weird, crazy mansion at the end of the fucking town that no one goes to?
Exactly. Something, because he's not that far away.
No, they literally, it was like, what, a 20-minute drive?
Drive to his compound.
Listening to shitty Tron music?
So cops should be found, like, with it. But when he goes by herself, she goes into the house, grabs a weapon, and Lucy's run up to grab a weapon. She's looking for, because she sees through the window that he chose Joey first to go to Neverland, and Joey's like, no. He's like, don't worry, you're gonna love it. And he goes down.
I'm not gonna lie, I was a little like,
we were like, what the heck is
Neverland? Well, I assumed that he was killing them, but he said also, hey, there's going to Neverland, and the ones that don't make the cut, and the ones that don't make the cut, he says, I strangle them.
Yeah, I thought he's the ones that kill. I thought Neverland was going to be something way
worse or something, I don't know,
like
way worse.
Sort of body horror thing.
But even when you see what happens, you're like, oh, so then what the fuck are we talking about here?
Because she finally gets to Michael. She gets into the room. She sees Tink first, and she's trying to tell him, and Tink's like, you have to leave. She's like, I need my brother. But Tink's kind of like weird because
Tink is
their
relationship.
Their relationship is drugged, but also maybe sexual.
Because that's the one thing we skipped the scene, or we were about to get to the scene. But there's a scene where, literally they're doing a one-on-one, whatever. I guess they're just talking, and she's questioning, hey, where is Neverland? What do you actually do with them? Yeah. And he's like, oh, why don't you shut the fuck up? And
here's your pixie.
And here's your pixie dust. And then he kisses her.
Yes.
And Tinkerbell.
Yes.
Where I'm
then strangles her.
And then strangles her.
And throws her to the ground.
Yeah, but it's like, it's a weird relationship because that was a kid that he abducted.
Yeah. And
it's just because the life is so rough that he looks as old as he looks.
Yeah.
But you know that they're like, he's significantly younger than this guy. And it's just weird. Yeah. The whole concept is weird.
Because it's a kid he abducted.
And then once again, this is also before you see, like, is this sexual, is it not? Because there's a reveal here.
Yeah, there's kind of. Because then we get, after this, when he has to change.
Yes. When he has to change after he kills the family and Wendy actually sees him. Yeah. Through like I guess the room open, the doors open.
The doors open.
And
through the mirror.
He's changing, and he is smoother than a Ken doll.
He's a Ken doll.
He's a Ken doll. Like there's nothing going on down there. He's like Smoothie from Happy. A lot of Happy references tonight.
He is a Ken doll. So it can't be sexual like that. That's like okay, but it is still sort of sexual.
It is a little bit because it's. I mean, obviously he's kissing.
Yeah, he's kissing.
On Tinkerbell.
But it's like that was like I think they want to remove that because we can't release a movie where
you know what? That's actually kind of smart because otherwise this is literally a giant allegory for just child abduction, molestation, and shit.
So they had to remove that.
Yeah, which I mean, smart move, but I mean.
And yet, still doesn't give him like a creepy personification of Peter Pan.
No, none of this is reading as Peter Pan except for the names.
When he changes, I thought when he was going to change too, like he'd put on a more Peter Pan-esque costume.
No, it's just that same green leotard,
gray leotard, green hoodie thing. And it's just like that's the closest you get. And he never puts on the hoodie. He puts it on once.
Yes,
to kill the bus driver.
He looks nothing like the picture at the end of Pooh 2.
Yes, that's what we were saying. He looks nothing like that. Not even for a sec. The hook is more like a recognizable, like twisted.
Which once again, I did not even put that together. There is a point where
I was saying that throughout the movie. I was like, is there going to be a hook? Is there going to be a crocodile besides the random references? And I was like, I guess not. And then I was like, I guess so.
In the fucking weirdest way. So like. Wendy kind of, while in her hiding, she goes to the basement area, and then she finds that there's a guy that's chained up like Gimp style.
Wendy does fight Peter for a good amount of time.
A good amount of time, yeah.
He bites off a couple of her fingers.
Oh yeah, she gets Lord of the Rings.
She got Lord of the Rings. She's getting beat up, punched. She stabs him. She runs. She finally gets to the basement, goes down there, and then we find out what Neverland is. She goes, and then she sees a casket, and it says Neverland. Does it say rest in peace or just
rest in peace?
Neverland, rest in peace. She opens it, and Joey's still alive. So he just puts these kids in these coffins
and buries them alive. So he's just killing kids.
He's killing them.
So then,
but is it, I guess he's like, I'll preserve them as kids because they'll die as kids. In his,
how is that any different from the ones that he strangles?
Young forever, but then he just strangles other ones. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So what does he do with those? Does he just bury them too? Then what's the point?
It doesn't make any sense.
What is this?
Because you get the Neverland casket and you just get a dirt burial.
Because the problem is that there's no rhyme or reason to this, and there should be if they're doing
or whimsical. Do you think like Neverland and they're all just like OD'd until they just die like that?
Once again, Carl, stop making a better movie. Like, because the thing is, I got like Kelly was saying, I understand there's a psychosis to what he's doing, but there has to be some kind of method if he's doing the Peter Pan thing. As a film,
he just says it, and then but none of it also codes Peter Pan when there's no rhyme or reason to that. Because he has to have some sort of rhyme or reason. He's been doing this for decades. And then because Michael runs away again and he's got a knife, but now he's done with Tinkerbell. He's like,
because Tinkerbell betrayed him
and kept letting them go. And then this, because they probably love this, like, we need the gore, we need the twisted.
Yeah, well, here's the thing: they haven't had a big gore centerpiece in this movie yet.
Yeah,
they've had moments, but not like extensive as what they did here.
Yeah,
it's literally just, hey, this is the torture porn scene, and Tinkerbell just gets fucking.
He throws her on the ground, breaks both of her arms, and then hacks them off slowly, so like just multiple chops to both hands, and she's like, please no.
It takes like it's a good 2 minute long
2 minute long scene of him breaking and chopping.
Which, by the way,
Michael's just sitting on the table, just holding.
Because they do say that she dies. Like
she's gonna bleed out no matter.
Even what happens afterwards.
We see her still alive for a second, but then she's gone.
But once again, it goes with the theme of, well, how are these people still alive?
Yeah, how is she still left and even tell them like,
oh, it gets even worse than Bambi.
Because she gets Joey to a window. She's like, all right, here, grab this, call the cops, get out of here and call the cops. They do have reception. This is like, there is reception. Doesn't make any sense.
Listen, just but the movie has to happen, Carl.
Michael's phone, I guess, just sucks because he didn't have reception. So she goes back to fight Peter again,
and it's a pretty gratuitous fight.
She rips open.
Oh yeah, she gets gollumed.
She gets gollumed here. He does bite off her fingers. She's fighting him for a good. It's like a 3-4 minute.
You know what it is? It is the classic final girl fight thing. Yeah, but here's the thing: in most movies, it's stretched out,
and she wins.
And this one, she does technically win.
I mean, he gets, because remember what we just skipped is she sees a guy chained up, and at first she runs away, and then she gets closer to him, and he sees this guy another kid that was probably captured or something.
It has to be either the curly kid or it has to be James or Jimmy or whatever the fuck is the kid's name was in the beginning.
Because they do this as torture and gore. For no reason.
Oh yeah. By the way, this is just like, never wear Converse. Converse are bad for any situation. Because if you're trying to walk over glass, Converse will just get cut right through. But yeah, it's really much.
Hook, though.
They really backload all of this torture.
And it's just like the last 15 minutes.
Yeah, they really just were like, we need to throw everything at this.
And then he runs back to it because he's on a leash, a chain leash. And she's like, I'm sorry, I can't free you right now. I'm sorry. And then, how did he get out?
I thought that there was a moment where she let him.
No, she does not free him. She leaves. And then I guess he just breaks out.
He breaks out because, like, once again, like, it's just them fighting this entire time.
It just goes back and forth. She runs, she fights, she runs into the next room. There's broken glass, so she steps on it, goes right through her foot.
Yeah.
Because it's got to be like Evil Dead code or just anything like that. And she has to pull that out. She grabs a bat. They fight. She actually stabbed him with the pixie dust. He starts tripping and seeing his shadow.
And seeing the shadow. And the shadow is the thing that's controlling his actions, apparently.
Yeah.
Because...
and then he comes to and they fight again. And she's like, And then he's like, he puts on the mask, like, oh, stop, please.
Yeah, but...
No. And then Michael just comes in and just beats
the shit out. Well, this is the moment where Michael takes control and has to kill his demons and whatever. Remember, they established he was the shy, quiet kid with no friends.
Yeah,
now it's like the Page Master, Carl. It's exactly like the Page Master.
Yeah, and he's like, oh, he breaks his face, breaks the mask. He's like, oh, please, oh. And then out of nowhere, they just hear this walking into the room, and Hook comes out of nowhere. Hooks Peter and just drags him off.
They don't say that he kills him or whatever.
The cops are outside.
How did anyone get out of anything?
Yeah.
Well, Carl,
because
they're going to have an awesome explanation for that. Right? They're not going to just cut to black. Oh wait, it just cut to black, Carl.
And then it's a jump forward, leap forward.
You know what this reminded me of?
His next birthday.
This reminded me of what you call it. The end of one of the last Puppet Master, where they had to just have an ending.
Right. So,
because it's just his birthday.
It's just his next birthday, like a year later. Everyone's okay, I guess. I don't know how anyone would be this happy
and like not traumatized by this. How is this kid not in permanent therapy?
Or not even live in the same house?
He should be on lithium and heroin to try and get over what he just looked at.
But that's I'm like, it's just because I'm like, and then Wendy hears a phone call in the next room.
Yeah.
She
classic.
Up, and then you just hear the music, Peter's music. I don't think he says anything. You just hear
you just hear the music, which is not even insinuating.
And then it cuts. There's nothing after.
No. By the way, you know what's fucked up? That I actually Andrew could testify. I was looking for a post-credit scene.
Yeah, I mean too. I was like, there'll be something where he throws Hook off of him and his Peter will return.
Peter will return in Avengers Pooh game.
It looks like the mask from Five Nights at Freddy's.
Oh, it does. The Pooh mask. But so straight out, this is a dumpster fire. This is almost a kill me now, to be honest.
Dragged it out, and it's just very cool. The movie's not that long. It's short.
We're
only in two places. Like, I kind of count Wendy's house, but it's just Joey's house, his compound, a field for her, and that's it. He does go to other places, but they're not. They're just.
Which, by the way, I guarantee you, the wooded areas is just the shit around the compound.
Yeah, and that's it. And then we spend most of the time in the compound after that.
And it's just
second half of the second act, and the third act is just the compound.
Like it's a generic psycho kind of thing.
That's what I was
No rhyme or reason.
No rhyme or reason. There's nothing that codes Peter Pan besides him talking about
other than the names and the story
and seeing a shadow when he's high.
Yes, because there's a point where you see him floating, and I'm just like, oh, here's the shit. Yeah, no, he's just fucked up on his.
He's just hot.
I assume bath salts. It has to be bath salts. Hot.
So you think that, and you're like, oh no, he doesn't have like. You think he'd have flying powers and like fly after them down the hallway, and you're like, what the heck is going on?
I would have respected this movie way more if they did that.
Like that.
But it was just this almost cut and paste.
Like he had like a mutant crocodile in the back, and that's what he fed the kids to.
Yeah, that could have been
so many other great ideas.
But I mean, and you know what? You can't even say money is an issue here after the money you guys made.
I'm gonna tell
from Winnie the Pooh. All right, so budget for this.
Budget for Peter Pan.
I'm gonna say $50,000.
It's less than Blood and Honey 2, but not $50,000. It's $200,000 to $350,000.
This was $200,000.
Peter Pan, $350,000.
What on what? On what?
There's only. Well, I mean. I don't even know.
There must have been so much cocaine and poppers in this fucking set.
Because every other set could just be rented out.
No.
It's a house. Wendy's house. which could just be flipped and been.
Look, Blood and Honey didn't.
At least they had
masks and shit and gore and but
even that one was only 50.
That was 50. How the fuck? Where the fuck? I need to see their books because that's fucking. They're doing some kind of laundering something.
I don't even know how much you have to pay these kids.
That's insane. What? How much did they pay these actors?
Right, but how much did it make?
Oh, I can't imagine it made its money back. All right, I would say it was like you said. What it was like 200,000 the budget?
200 to 350,000.
Okay, I'm gonna say 100,000.
Because the box off.
That's the box because I figured it's people with morbid curiosity, but I'm pretty sure after the debacle of the last movies, they're not going to come.
Talking about, I didn't even know. Like we were talking about 2 years ago when we were doing Blood and Honey 2. And I was like, I didn't even know this had came out.
I was
like, when did this come out?
And it was on renting.
Like, it came out last year. I was like, last year. I was like, okay. So the box office is 2.3 million. It made 2.3 million. Then they keep making money. People keep wanting. Kelly and people love this stuff. They keep making money.
No,
he said no.
No.
People will watch this stuff.
No. What is wrong with you people? I'm sorry. Right now, I'm using a free subscription on Amazon on Shudder to watch this.
I'm sorry. No, it's the same, but it didn't make 2.3 million.
Okay.
It made 1.6 million.
That's still too much.
It's still too much. I was already we're about to do.
No, that's still too much. No.
But
that is no. No. What the fuck? It is a bad movie. This is a almost kill me now movie.
No, that's what's like. I was so bored because I didn't care because I was like, I'm waiting for the extra stupid stuff. It's just gore. He just stabs people and that's it. He stabs people, punches you, and then cuts you up.
And I didn't even mention this. So when I was doing the little bit of research that I did for this, because by the way, there's not a lot of trivia or fun facts about these movies.
You'd be hard pressed. We had to dig
deep for whatever bullshit I could pull out, even for Bambi.
Oh, Bambi
and so for this, I'm like, what the fuck is no, because I'm trying to like put together like how.
All I know is Christopher Robin Scott really wanted to do this, really wanted to.
But at what cost?
At what cost? But he was going to do what we're doing, Bambi. He was going to do that, and then he's like, no, doing this.
God, man,
you just roll your eyes like, why?
But the fact that, by the way, does this release is that 1.6 million just US or is that all over?
The budget is euros and then the million is US. It's like dollars.
Oh, so they actually might have just broke even then because euros are way more than dollars.
They probably made a little bit more, but they still like went over even with euros.
Either way, how is this gonna play in this Poohniverse shit? Because it's just a dude.
He's just a dude. He doesn't look anything like the dude.
And here's the thing too:
decrepit picture.
It's not even like at the end of the movie where
he transforms. We don't know what happens.
Or he gets killed, and you're just like, oh, there's no way he's coming back. But then the music plays, and they're like,
him die.
No, that's it. He could have gotten away.
He could have easily gotten away. He could have easily overpowered Hulk, killed him, and which is what probably would happen because a year later. He's like, I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. And I somehow know where you live.
And waited a year. And you guys are still at the same place anyways. It doesn't matter. But that's Peter Pan. I fought hard to stay awake during that. I was like,
I watched this immediately after you left.
Yeah.
After the Northman review. Because I was pretty hammered.
Oh, God.
And I was like, you know what? I can do this.
Being hammered probably just...
No, I was frustrated. You should have seen the things I was messaging Carl. Like, what the fuck did I do to myself? And he's like, why did you do this? I'm like, I thought I could handle this.
He's like, I was like, why'd you watch it?
I thought I could handle this, and I couldn't. It was terrible because it's just awkward, and it's just, it's a dumpster fire for me. Almost a kill me now.
It's like border. It's not. I don't care enough to say kill me now,
Yeah, but the boring is and
boring
there's the because you know what? It's boring and it's fucking awkward because
it's
it's
not
like,
even cringe because it's just like the 2-3 creepy things just are very short. The cringe is people maybe cringing that aren't desensitized like us at the gore.
Yeah,
and that's it. And they just do that to do that because the gore he does to people you don't even think he would do it to, like
Tinkerbell. Yeah,
one random mom before the title card, and that's it. And that's their 2 biggest draws. That's it. Because everyone else is killed very quickly.
That is true, and once again, he does. There's no subtlety to it. There's no theatrics really,
No.
unless he's with the
He
kids.
doesn't chase them. He doesn't even while he's killing the family. Like, I'm sorry, you're not old enough to go to Neverland. Nothing like that. He doesn't do anything.
Once
like
again,
that.
it feels like
He's just a random psychotic killer.
It feels like what you call it. Scott Chambers just was like, I have this kind of like queer style horror that I want to do, but I'm going to use your Neverland properly.
Exactly, right, that's it. Doing the research, I think that's exactly what it is.
I'm going to use your Neverland property and just make it into this.
Exactly, because there's no. Like I was like, he's not a character.
Make,
he's not the
make your movie,
character.
but like, don't waste this.
Once he starts fighting people, the guy just drops, and he's just a psychotic.
Yeah, he's a psycho killer that killed his transgender girlfriend.
Yeah, he doesn't act whimsical and not like, haha, you can't catch me, and stabs him or something. Nothing.
None of that shit.
Nothing coded like that. Well, so that's Peter Pan. So finally, mercifully, we're at our last movie of the night,
Bambi: The Reckoning. And I remember watching this. And
he told me,
like, what the fuck, man?
Like, what was it? Like 6 days ago?
Yeah, it was like 6 days ago.
Like, and this happened, and then this happened.
Well, let me put it this way: this is a mix of 2 movies. I will say this out the gate: it's Death of a Unicorn.
Yes, they wholesale stole
Death of a Unicorn and Jurassic Park. And we'll get to how it's like that, but yeah, it's wholesale.
Again, it's more like,
and this was done by Dan Allen.
Yeah,
the screenplay is by Reese.
We have nothing on Dan. So I don't even know what he.
Oh no! One thing, no one has done anything except for this. This is going to be what they're known for. We're witnessing the birth of a new Tromaville Full Moon Studios. That's what we're watching right now.
It's going to converge. But the mom is the only actor who's done anything.
Yes, she was in Game of Thrones.
Yes.
And then a few other TV series, but Game of Thrones was the biggest one. I think she played one of those like assassin sisters.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's who she was.
Because she's fine as hell.
Oh no, it's like the mom is very pretty, very nice looking. But it's like the movie, it just again starts with a animated thing, like, and it starts with like just a grim fairy tale book in the woods just opens up and it's like, this is Bambi's tale.
Like, who the fuck is reading this right now?
And no one. It's just the narrator. It's just like, this is Bambi's tale. His mom was killed by hunters, and then big corporation and deforestation just destroyed his whole family.
Yeah, it turned into like a Princess Mononoke style kind of thing.
Because you're like, oh man, because he even after his mom died, he grew up to be the leader of the stag. He had a wife and kid. They both got killed by the evil humanity and our deforestation and the overreach of the woodland area, just like Winnie the Pooh. And
once again, they probably share the same forest. By the way, these woods look so similar to them.
Like I was gonna say, then like Tromaville-esque, they're dumping nuclear toxic waste into the rivers for some reason.
I'm like, wait, do factories even like still do that out in the open? Like that's like an '80s Simpsons cartoon.
Like yeah, and it's supposed to be like now.
Like I'm pretty sure there's
dumping toxic waste.
There's definitely more clever ways
to get
dumping it in the woods.
And Bambi and I guess a few other woodland creatures just suck it up, and then you see Bambi mutate. Like,
that shit's like salty to them. They're just sucking this shit up.
Really Tromaville.
Yeah, because now Bambi is all mutated and
he's ready to get revenge. It's Bambi's Reckoning.
Bambi's Reckoning, and that's when the cold open happens.
Yeah, because our main characters, our protagonists, are this mom,
Xana, and Benji.
And I don't even know anyone else's name.
I got it.
I wrote them down, but it's like even staring at
Mary,
this, you forget their
there's
names.
a Michael,
Yeah.
also referred to as the man.
Yeah.
There's an Andrew.
I just say uncle,
Joe,
aunt, son, and nephew, uncle, aunt, cousin, and grandma. That's it.
So,
because I didn't even know they were like a part of it, but where are they going? They're going into.
They're going to like the
mother's house.
The mother's house in the countryside because the brother is trying to gather everyone together. Yeah. So
she wants, because she wants Benji to be. He hasn't seen his father in years.
Yeah, and then also just to see the rest of his family.
Yeah. So they're gonna drive. So they take this Uber or cab driver, and we start immediately. He's just driving.
Oh, it kicks off like real fast.
He swerves out of the way of a car, and then he's like, "Oh, I'm sorry," and then out of nowhere, Bambi just charges
and fucks this car
up. Flips over like Death of the Unicorn. Flips over the car.
Like Jurassic Park.
Like Jurassic Park.
It's the T-Rex.
It's like, oh, everyone's up, and they're like all messed up, and then Bambi just gets on top of the car
and starts stomping.
And the guy can't get out because he's pinned because Bambi pushes down and crushes.
Oh, and they show you the bone snap.
And he's like, oh, like ooh, and then he's getting like he can't move. He's like no, and then his neck snaps, and that's the first kill.
Yeah,
and they run out of the woods. Bambi's just watching them. As we see, his speed is just insane and inconsistent.
Oh well, yeah, but I mean,
he should be able to catch all of them on foot.
Okay, well, once that it gets to the house, then we throw logic out the window.
They get to the house like bloody and bruised, but then we cut to these three hunters because that's what we alluded to before the cold open. This guy's trying to shoot a dead quail on a tree, missing, and he's like, "You ever hunted deer before?" So Brandy says, and then the guy's like, "No, have you?" Yeah. So, okay,
dude.
Subtlety, yeah. And so we see them again, and they're like, best time to hunt Oscars at night.
Oh, with no flashlights or anything, no infrared, nothing.
You guys aren't wearing any reflectors.
I love how these are supposed to be like sophisticated hunters, and they're just these hicks and a dude with shotguns.
Two hicks and a definite newbie.
Yes,
the black guy.
They always have to have a newbie
who I don't think's ever held a gun before.
No, they flag each other so much.
That's what I was gonna say. Oscar probably
they flag each other so much in this fucking
all like
movie.
pointing their guns
at each other. Hey, how are you doing, bro?
Like,
okay.
Who's like, I heard him, and
they're like pointing it at each other. I'm like, dude, there was no safety. Does no one remember what happened to Alec Baldwin? Like, come on.
There, and she feels bad because she did leave him, but like, what is she gonna do to save him?
No, she did the right thing because
she's protecting her son.
Yes, like get the fuck out of there. And then I don't know why one brother decides to go find the guy.
Yeah, I'll go check.
After she says a killer deer was out there.
Yeah, there's a giant mutant killer deer. I don't completely believe it, but I'll go check, see what's going on. And it's basically breaking the fourth wall. I'm gonna go get picked off by myself, but in the dumbest way possible.
Okay, let's keep going with this because at this
point,
point,
I'm about to drink more.
I'm about to, but here's the other thing too.
He just
it's
goes
like
out for
by himself,
and then just because of a ricochet. No, it's because he steps on like a branch, and the hunter's like, "What the?" And instantly,
not like a normal hunter would
be like,
and go, "Hey, look, hey, I understand now why they don't have the lights because they have to adjust their eyesight and stuff."
Yeah, and that's a great way.
But you don't just stop and look first.
And see what you're shooting at. Could be anything. Nope. Boom. Because like, oh no, I didn't. And it's like, we gotta cover this up.
Put him in the truck.
Put him in the truck. We're covering this up. Obviously.
Which, by the way, I feel like none of them are like even remotely like, where the fuck is this brother?
Yeah.
They say he should be back.
Yeah,
but then once things kick off, they're like, oh, where the fuck is he?
They're like, well, because then they honestly, even though with this when we get to play devil's advocate, they don't have time. They're just free. Because literally because I was like, what did I write? Grandma Sear? Like, he says it's grounded, but she has like a psychic connection.
Listen,
to Bambi.
They have the lady from Game of Thrones. She has to warg. All right? So she's warging with the fucking.
Because she's just standing in the middle of the backyard of,
Well, she also everyone knows that she has dementia. That's her thing.
But she's like actually getting like Bambi vision.
And I also love how the wife's like, how long has she been drawing pictures of a demon deer?
And they're like, even how long has she been out there? Go get her. And I'm like, nobody watches your mother. Like, come on, what's going on? So they bring her in. Benji sees all these demonic pictures.
The demonic pictures that she's been drawing of Bambi. And she's saying Bambi, by the way. Which, by the way, why is she named Bambi?
Yeah. How is she connected to this?
They don't explain that, right? No. They never explain that.
She just calls him Bambi.
And then now they're like, okay,
I thought, I was like, did he cut the lights?
Right? No, it's this weird, like...
I think it's just, like, he's either going there. Because he does that, and I think it's just for, like, showmanship.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I think, you know what it is? It's one of those motion sensor lights.
Oh, that's it.
So you move, stops, and they do the flashing.
And then he jumps onto the scene. And then we get a full vision of CGI.
Oh, my God. You know what's fucked up, Carl? This CG is better than anything Asylum has put out.
That's what I was like. That's like, at least it's semi-convincing. You know it's CG, but it's semi-convincing.
It's CG, but they're like, oh, no, they try.
They have too many teeth, I think. But they try.
They try.
Because then the family's like, what the heck? What the heck is going on? Oh my God.
This is the first of many Jurassic Park rip-offs, though.
Because then he's raptoring through the kitchen.
Yep, and doing the whole sniffing around looking for, even though it's a tiny kitchen and it's one island.
And he sees where they went.
Yes.
He's like, oh, they're gone. They're out of my vision. So she's like, are we safe? And she feels the drool, and then he's right over. At first, I thought, and I think we obviously get the answer later, but it was like, is Bambi blind? But he's not.
No.
But he just acts weird at some points because they're like, we can't have him just maul through everything.
You know what? That's the problem. It's because they have this little truncated space, so they have to like, is he half dead? Is he like, can he not smell
or see?
But clearly,
he clearly has
the area is small enough where he can easily just look around and see everyone. But they have to build suspense. So they also I guess the new fiance or girlfriend
of the uncle
is getting stalked by Bambi.
He's like, I'm killing her first.
Yeah, and by the way, racist. But like Bambi literally opens a door.
Yeah,
that's what I'm trying to allude to.
Didn't die first was like he's going after, and that's what Oscar said. This was like he was already done at this point. This is only 20 minutes into this. She runs into the bathroom, but doesn't lock it. I don't know why.
It doesn't lock it.
But
here's the thing.
She's not going to think a deer can open this door. But he literally takes the sofa and goes and turns the knob.
It's like the Velociraptor scene. And they figure out to use the doorknobs.
And he just opens the door. Obviously, he can't fit in, but he could just
no. Apparently, this whole house is just made out of drywall. All drywall and cardboard.
Because he just brute strengths himself. And she tries to jump out, and when he pokes her in the butt, she falls out. And they didn't even care because they're in the
backyard.
They're in the car. They're in the
everyone made it out to the car. And they're like, where's your aunt?
And then it's like, where's the aunt? And she's running back. They didn't wait for her. Like, they're like, oh, we forgot her. Like, they already have. And then this is ridiculous.
This is the one set piece they have, though. Yeah. Like, this is a trailer. This is their trailer right there.
Yeah. Because, and she's dead.
Oh, she's dead.
But because we're describing it, she runs towards the car, but Bambi's right behind her, and he gets the first, hooks the first.
It's a real Sandlot moment.
And rips her in half. Rips her completely in half, drops her. She's dead.
But you know what? I will give him this. The effect wasn't bad.
I know. Like, it looks like she's been, vivisected in half.
Yeah.
But, how?
Listen, at this point, you're just
whatever.
I was surprised at how good the effect was.
And I'm just here for the kills.
And once again,
decent kill.
And once again, Bambi as a CG animal, it's not.
It's not terrible.
You know what?
And that's why it has to be at night.
Yes,
because you could not see this in the stark of day.
Because also, not for nothing, a big theme in this whole universe is we're gonna shoot this really fucking dark. I don't know about you, but when I was trying to watch this in the fucking car, I couldn't see barely anything.
I was luckily at home and I had both lights on. But yeah, if you had your lights off,
even just like going during the day and everything is glaring on the pad.
Without like proper lighting.
Like I had to put like my hat on top of it.
It's like when we
like
saw Resident Evil. And like,
yeah,
I can't
see shit.
Like that. Because for a while you can't see stuff. Like especially the third act. That's when I was like, what is happening?
Yeah. But yeah, no, you're right. It does mask a lot of the CG, and it doesn't look.
That's why it has
completely terrible.
Yeah, in the nighttime. That's why you never see him in the dark of day. We do see him under lights, but it's still nighttime, so that's why they do it like that.
Moonlighting kind of.
So yeah. So but he's able to run at least 50 miles an hour.
At least 50 miles an hour. And I think the reason they don't go faster is because
they're hitting rocks.
And also the clutch is stuck, I think.
Yeah. He's trying, because of course the car doesn't work every time the car does.
Yeah, by the way, anyone that in any horror movie, the Winnebago is the least reliable fucking car.
Like, come on, start.
And then it goes,
and Bambi actually like revs up his foot, kickstarts, and then he's like, "Now I'm gonna."
And then he catches up.
He's actually running faster than the Winnebago.
This is literally like the raptor scene in Jurassic Park.
He's able to run upside of it, and he's trying to knock it off the road. She's like, "Go faster!" He's like, "I'm trying." Oh, the clutch is stuck. He's like, "Oh, put your foot down." He's like, "I can't." And then they hit it run into a roadblock. The tree goes down, and they're stuck. But Bambi, which is so ridiculous because he wants to make like a winch to get them out. And then because he's talking to the grandma.
So the first brother died from a ricocheted bullet, not even from Bambi.
Nope.
Okay, that's dumb death number one.
Dumb death number one.
Let's get to two.
And then they're talking, but then the father's like, I was like, I almost got it. And then she sees Bambi because why is the son driving after?
So the idea was that he was trying to winch the fucking tree and to pull it away. The mom says, "Listen, hey, if something happens, you have to drive the fuck out of here."
Why is she not driving?
Because she was supposed to be helping the uncle, but she got caught up trying to convince the kid who's being a little bitch and doesn't want to fucking drive in a life or death situation. Which, I'm sorry, if I was a kid, I would have jumped to the fact, hey, they're going to let me drive and I can get away.
Teenager.
Whatever.
Something. Because this is hilariously bad.
Yeah. So what happens?
And she doesn't hear the brother screaming bloody horror for that.
So what happens is
she tells the son to floor it. He floors it. They haven't fixed the windshield, so it wraps around the brother's leg, the uncle's leg. And he's just being dragged. Dragged like horse quartered. Just dragged on the street
which, by the way, there's a point where maybe they'll figure it out. Maybe they're not going to go that fast. No, they're going like 100 miles an hour now, and this brother he's getting graded,
and he's dead. He's dead. He is dead, and they left it because they just said screw it. That's what she says. Drive, and she just left.
In her defense, the nephew is an asshole.
He is, because he even says most of the time, "Shut up, Grandma." Grandma's crazy.
Well, because you know what it is? In a lot of these movies I've noticed too, I was watching Ready or Not 2 and Ready or Not. Yeah. There's always that pompous older nephew or something that's like, I'm just playing video games and I don't care about anyone else about me. Yeah. And fuck this guy, fuck Grandma. I don't give a fuck about any of you. And then when shit goes down, then they're all about, you know what it is? It's fucking Death of the Unicorn. It's the fucking
it's
the dude from We're the Millers.
Fuck. It's him.
The guy that looks like Sid from Toy Story.
Yeah, that's him. I forgot his name.
Yeah. But in Death of the Unicorn, he's the pompous asshole that's trying to he
doesn't care.
He doesn't give a shit until he has to give a shit.
Oh, he does. I remember what this is. It's his trademark of I'll just walk backwards, not knowing what I'm walking into.
Oh, right.
And then step on a branch because. As you said, they have straight up abandoned half of their family. Like, just floor it, get out of there. Doesn't hear the uncle screaming bloody murder.
By the way, they're still driving. He's dead.
He's dead. And then the son's by himself, and Bambi's stalking him. That's why I was like, is he blind? Because he doesn't see the son standing there, like yards away, until he steps on the branch. And then he takes off.
Which, by the way, I think he falls in shit.
Yep.
He falls in deer shit, I think.
Falls face first in that, and he's about to get up,
but then he knows Bambi close. And
I
gotta get back down, get prone.
It's a very annihilation moment.
Yeah, and then Bambi sniffing, and then he's about to check if it's something, and then he hears a noise, and he goes off. And so it's like, phew. So then she gets out of the car, and she's like, whatever, Uncle, are you okay? And the guy,
oh my God, dude, when I heard are you okay? Holy shit. I was like, oh wow. Okay, so they are mentally challenged because how the fuck are you fucking kidding me?
He's dead.
The kid even says, is he okay? Are you fucking kidding? You guys drove like 100 miles an hour down a rocky path.
He is dead. And she doesn't feel like barely any remorse.
I cannot express how dead this man was.
That's the thing, and they don't feel
his face is gone.
They don't feel barely any remorse. Like,
oh yeah,
that happened
really quick.
Moving on.
Oh, and then fucking McFuckerson that fucking got left behind in
he's getting Jurassic Park himself.
Yes,
because for some reason, for no reason at all, he sees a rabbit, just a regular rabbit, and he decides to punt it like 20 feet.
You know what's funny though? Before that happens and they do the whole like it's coming close, I thought like maybe Bambi would come and crush it or eat it in front of him and it'd be that jump scare. But no, this is something I did not expect.
I did not. I know. Once I saw the other rabbits, I was like, I knew.
Oh, and then you're right.
But before that, I was like, I thought he would punt it and Bambi would get mad at him punting.
Okay. Well, you didn't expect this. You didn't expect
Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park.
Until the other rabbit showed up.
Have you seen Jurassic Park Lost World?
Jurassic Park 2, The Lost World.
It's the compies.
It's the compies that come out and like at first like
it's what's the guy's name? Peter Stormare. His character gets eaten by the compies. Right. That's exactly what happens. Oh, and by the way, it goes along with your theme of hey, you should probably look behind you when you're walking backwards.
I wrote that. He keeps walking backwards because he punts it, and then like 20 seconds later, 3-4 more rabbits come up, and then they show their fangs to him. He's like, oh crap. And he's like, I'm scared. I'm going to back up. He falls into a divot and then falls right into his head and face back, like head backwards into a bear trap. He's like, he's screaming from that. And then the rabbits just immediately pounce on him
and start eating him. And then they also show that they're watching on a camera. Someone's watching on a camera.
Some hunter is watching on the camera and doesn't even try to.
Doesn't try to help or whatever.
No, he's just getting picked off. And it's gruesome. It's a gruesome death for.
I mean, it's almost like you got to see what happened to Peter Stormare.
Yeah, it's like they show you what actually happened. Because a gruesome death for this sniffly nephew kid. He's just screaming like, but it's not like he's not even fighting back. He just, I guess because he's
too much fair.
To be fair, he's a bear trap.
He's a bear trap on his fucking temple. And he should be knocked out, to be honest.
And then he's like kneeling, getting picked off, like chewed up, and he's dead. Nephew's dead. I was like, what's wrong with this kid? Everything she tells him to do, he does not do. He's like, watch grandma.
Because you know what it is?
Where's grandma?
They try to hammer home this like. Clearly, the parents are divorced, and usually in a lot of other horror movies,
I see the reasons.
Usually in a lot of other horror movies, when they have this divorced parent kind of thing,
she's like struggling.
It's usually the dad, and he's a deadbeat dad, and the kid doesn't respect him. In this one, it's like you have a attentive mother, and you're treating her like a deadbeat dad. That you don't respect or anything. It's like, why do you love your dad so much? Like,
and you've barely seen him. I don't know. We don't know the relationship, but even at first in the beginning of the movie, I was like, is he like on the spectrum? So because he does not talk for a good like 10 minutes, and then he starts talking like normal, and I was like,
you're just a bad actor. Okay, that's cool.
Because anytime she asks him to do something, he doesn't do it or waits to do it or something. Actually, every time, he does not listen to his mom ever
at all until. No, does he ever? There's no redemption or anything at the end. Like I don't really remember.
He does like semi good things, but he does it not listening. It's like
anyway. So they get picked up by the hunters.
They get picked up by that because they don't see grandma for a while. She's gone into the woods, but they follow her. Bambi tries to get them, but they crawl under the trees and bristle, and he can't get to them. So they go into another main road, and they see the hunters that we've seen from the beginning of the movie. So the hunters bring them to the compound, and there's the huge. I didn't actually expect this reveal that the dad has hired these hunters.
Did you really not see that coming?
I did not see that coming.
I saw that coming.
I thought the dad would like show up later.
I was actually gonna bring that up like before we got to it because I was bringing up the hunters, and I'm like, And then the twist comes because I'm like, I know what's gonna happen. The dad's gonna be the one responsible for this, and this is their land. Yeah, that's why he's dumping it there.
But I thought that was going to be the thing. I didn't know he'd be like, I'm with these hunters.
No. He's right now. But the thing is, they do the thing where the hunters are really the bad guys. They're like, hey, look, you owe us money. You're going to listen to me.
Yeah. Because even she's like, we need to call the police. He's like, we're not calling no police. You're not. And they've been killing a bunch of the mutated
animals. Which, by the way, I saw this in the
I wish we got them in the movie.
So they're doing these little nods here. Yeah. By the way, this movie so far is doing better than Peter Pan, where it's actually doing things where. So you say the bunnies, it's the Thumper Crew. You called them that, right?
Yes. Remember when before the cat? That's the Thumper Crew.
Yeah, it's Thumper.
It's Thumper and his
friends. That's actually what the reference is supposed to be.
Yes.
So we just saw in the passing, they showed the computer of all the animals they're killing. The badger is supposed to be a flower.
Yeah. Flower.
A flower, because they don't have a skunk, but it's flower. It's supposed to be flower.
That's what you're supposed to see. Those things like that connection and stuff like that. So you're like, okay, that makes sense. They've already hunted. I wish we could see them, but they've already hunted them.
Yes.
So at least with this, while it's not really grounded, but it's still grounded. It's like
but it
all
still
the creatures,
plays into
all
the lore. It's using the lore.
It's using the lore because not that much lore to Bambi. It's just like growing up, for like being fearful of man, and then becoming into your own man, becoming a man.
And they do that, but now there's toxic waste.
Toxic waste and revenge. It's like if Bambi went back for that hunter when he became a full stag.
And here's the thing: they added this little extra. This is when the sci-fi toxic avenger shit actually works.
Yeah.
Where they're like, it's still fucking goofy as shit. Don't get me wrong, but they play up the supernatural shit a little bit, or the sci-fi shit a little bit here.
Bambi
now, because this, at the end of the day, is just a really shitty creature feature or animal attack.
Animal attack creature feature, like we say every time, is something we would have got on sci-fi. This is completely sci-fi.
Yes, but the CG is somehow better.
It's better quality than the sci-fi. Yep. It's complete sci-fi code. So they know there's a mutant radioactive deer out there. And they're all, even this guy's all playing it like weird. Because I did not know this. I thought the baby was dead, but apparently his child survived.
That's what I thought too. So the child survived, and they lived together.
And they captured it, and they're like, we're going to use him as bait.
Which, by the way, Jurassic Park.
Yeah,
again, it's Jurassic Park.
T-Rex getting its baby.
Yes, that's the whole thing. Mm-hmm. And that's how they explain also, like, hey, there wasn't anything until these motherfuckers took the goddamn the dough.
Yeah.
And
then Bambi's like, I'm
killing everything that I can find.
Everyone involved.
Yeah.
Because anyone who comes near the woods.
Yep.
Because then they put the cage out. There's Benji, who doesn't listen. His mom told him to stay with grandma. He immediately goes off with the hunters. Looks, sees the cage. He's like, I'm going to save that deer.
Yeah.
Because I don't listen. And then
I don't listen.
Yeah. And then the rookie hunter is like, this is a great time to just pee in the middle of the woods.
Carl, there's always a scene in every fucking creature where you go to pee
and then you get picked off.
Actually, that's what happened to Peter Stormare.
Yeah.
He went to go pee and he got eaten by the compies.
He fell off the side and got eaten. That's what, But this one, Bambi just flash kills him, like reverse flash, rips his head off.
Like, how, like by the way, when was he ever that surgical with the fucking
surgical and that fast? He's like, what? If he can move that fast, how are they ever outrunning or getting away from him?
Right? Or was he toying with them? Like, what was he doing?
Then Bald Hunter, it's like, what the heck? And he's trying to get out of there. He's just on foot. Bambi should have caught him.
It's flash fast.
It's flash fast.
Oh, but they have to have the raptor effect where he comes into the window.
He's in the car. You think it's gonna? They try to play. You think it's gonna be one way because the door's open, and he's like, "Oh gosh!" And you think I thought they would just done it like that. He reaps and then they pull him out. No, he closes that door, and then Bambi just comes in from the other door, pulls it on. He's like, these doors are made out of cardboard and everything. He just opens the door, pulls off the hinges, rips open his kneecaps, like, oh God. And then he falls out the other side and he's crawling. I didn't know why not just roll under the car?
Right?
Something. I
mean, at that point, it still wouldn't matter because she would have flipped the car.
But at least try. He's just like, oh, please. And then Bambi just crushes his back. He's like, oh,
with the hook.
And then just rips
his head off. And once again, it's very standard animal attack movie kind of shit.
Because then the grandma is sitting there, just sitting on the couch, waiting. She, the whole time, this was another jarring thing, because it's like, you guys don't have time for this, like, divorcee squabble talk. Like, you need to be there for yourself. I'm like, there's a mutant killer deer. We don't have time for. We need to.
You just got revealed that your husband is dumping nuclear waste into the woods that create these mutant animals that killed all of his family.
All of your family.
All of your family's dead because of this mistake your husband did, and now you have these mercenary hunters that are now turning against you because they want to get paid. But which, by the way, why threaten the guy that's going to pay you?
I'll shoot you.
I'll shoot you if you don't fucking pay me. Or I'll shoot your wife. What? Where's the incentive for you to get paid?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck are you doing?
Pay you. Like, how's he going to pay you if you threaten him? I mean, the dad is like definitely like Christopher Robin cowardice.
Oh yeah, no, he is the Christopher Robin of this movie for sure.
Super cowardice. Doesn't do anything. Barely has a backbone to stand up with. And because then what happens?
It doesn't look that bad.
It doesn't look that bad even in the light. That's what I'm saying. Like, you can see the eyes, you can see the teeth.
No, if this was Sci-Fi Channel, it would be floating. It would look more like PlayStation 2.
Honestly, that's where most of this budget probably went to.
Probably CG, yeah.
Because he did good way to dodge out of the way. He just gets.
He gets gored. He gets gored through the fucking eye.
What happened before this is the grandma's sitting on the couch. Bambi rips through the wall because it's just drywall. Everything's just drywall.
Everything's drywall.
And he comes up to her and she's like, Bambi. And opens, but then he sees the woman hunter who's on the comms.
Yeah.
He goes for her. And she's like, oh, get away, please, no. She tries to shoot, but nothing's happening. And then she sees 2 propane tanks and thought, why would she even do?
I love how also they couldn't afford a big explosion effect, so they immediately just cut as soon as the effect goes over her face.
Yeah. Because it hits her. I was like, but the grandma's right there in the next room.
Oh, yeah, no. She
should be dead.
No.
She's fine.
No, the grandma is the savior of this whole movie.
Just reminded me, because we cut over a little bit of stupid, is the hunters find the half of the ant who's still alive.
It plays into the theme once again. How is this motherfucker still alive?
Because she's still alive. And then, because then they have to silence because she's like, oh, and then he takes a knife and cuts him.
Which, by the way, the guy was like, why don't I shoot her? That's way more humane than what this guy did.
Cutting her throat.
This isn't like a cattle. This is just, like
a woman. Even though there's no way to save her. So yes, maybe devil's advocate. Shoot her
in the head. Quick. That's quick.
2 seconds.
Literally, it's like 30 seconds.
It's like as I feel that and slowly bleed out.
2 seconds. I feel like a piece of steel going through my neck for my last.
But you know why?
3 minutes
they have to
life.
coat them extra evil. Like we also like to make people suffer as we suck. So because I was like, how is she still alive after being vivisected
for that long? Too, like the shock.
They came back like 40 minutes later after she.
Like literally, like blood
dead.
Loss and
she wouldn't even
shock.
be breathing or asking for anything. But so then cutting back to now, the compound, half the compound's up in flames. Bambi went up in flames. And then the grandma's in the other room, but we never see her. But she should have went up in flames too. So then it's the hunter, the dad, Benji, and the mom. And Benji has the fawn in his hand, and the hunter's like, put that back. And the dad's like, no, leave my son alone, but I have no backbone, so I'm not going to do anything.
I'm really not going to do anything.
Really and then that's when Bambi comes through the woods. The lighting's good on it. He doesn't look too bad. And the hunter just stands there shooting, which makes no sense to what we get to later. But he stands there shooting, and then Bambi gores him and drags him off into the street. He's dead.
He should be dead.
He should. We said
100%.
He's dead.
It's very clear that it went through the eye,
like right into his face
and
dragged him.
Like I've heard a lot of people like surviving like gunshots to the head and
rare,
stuff like that, but
rare cases. out like he's
But
dead.
this is a literal antler through the fucking eye.
So the mom's like, I think actually this is the only time when mom tells Benji to give her the farm.
Oh shit. Sorry. Sorry.
Timer.
Okay.
We're almost done. Yeah. Oh, so Benji does give her because like trust me, and he's like, I'm
Once
gonna give
again,
it to the
Jurassic Park. It's when
gives
they
the
give
baby T-Rex.
the baby T-Rex back.
It's back, and then he's like, "All right, you're one of the good ones."
And they also do this weird contrast of like, "Hey, look, I'm protecting my kid. You protect your kid. We're kind of this." Yeah, they have it. I hate to admit this, but this movie's doing certain things right as it should.
Man, Bambi is hesitating and just stops, and then finally realizes, "Oh, my kid's here. I'm gonna."
But of course, there is
and then out of nowhere, the hunter comes back.
How?
Shoots him.
How?
Because at first I was like, is he gonna just eat it or something? And
it's like, oh wait, this guy's
because then the hunter shoots Bambi like 4 times and he just drops. I was like, that's it after everything.
By the way, this wasn't like a high-powered rifle; it was a Glock.
It was a Glock. This is a straight up.
Everyone has shot small firearms at this deer, and nothing has happened.
He shot it before when he got impaled and shrugged it off. And then I guess if you shoot it in the back,
of the head or the kneecaps or whatever, I don't know.
Because now I was like, oh, that's too much. I'm dying. Because you think they would have or set up some like Bambi harpoon gun or something like Jeepers Creepers,
or like the Stinger in Game of Thrones.
He like has to crank something up and like he's like. His eyes gone. Something's like.
By the way, I love how he got gored through the fucking face, and that's all he has to do. He's covered in blood. Don't get me wrong, but just all right, we're good. Let me shoot you.
And I'm an even better shot with half my face gone. And then the grandma just shoots him.
And everyone's super sad.
And then the dad's like, "I've got to get out of here."
Oh yeah, he ditches everybody. Which, by the way, just solidified, he's such a piece of shit. Yeah. Like, I mean, and then I'm glad because I didn't give a fuck about this dude.
And he gets his Jurassic Park.
Oh yeah,
because he gets netted. He gets netted. He sees. And again, no fight in this. This guy is super villain. No fight.
I'm not gonna lie.
It's just one. I thought there'd be like 10 of them
or something
in the car.
Yeah, no, it's one. And by the way, I'm like, I know I can pull a rabbit off of me and throw it,
or grab the rabbit and
no survival instinct.
Even if it was biting me, crush it.
Fuck that, yeah. Like break its neck.
Yeah. Because he's sitting there, and first you just see the blankets move, and he sees like, what the, something's here.
It's literally Jurassic Park.
Because he looks, and then it's on the dashboard, and then he's like, I'm just gonna open the door slowly, click, and he cannot even try to pull it off. Because before he can even try to, it's already too late. It's already got
his artery and shit,
and he's pulling his carotid with it, and it's just like
it's over. Yeah, it's over.
And he's getting eaten.
And it's
just one,
and they don't even
have had like all 10 of them.
Yeah, like come in, like or at least come in after and start eating them.
Again, as a bedridden part, it would have been like he does grab that, right? It's like ha ha ha, and he tries to squeeze it,
and there's like 10 more behind him.
That would have been a funny.
God damn it, you guys! Hire us.
Fine, please.
Tubi has turned down all of my pseudo porn movies.
Oh, we can write better than this.
But I mean, at this point too, like now they focus back on Bambi dies, or it's insinuated he dies.
It's insinuated. Like we don't, and
there's no post-credit scene. By the way,
there's no stinger. There's no nothing. He's just dead. Bambi is dead.
And by the way, I love how the little deer is like,
because unless he becomes
the new Bambi,
because he's whimpering, like, oh my god.
By the way, I love how how deers howl.
Yeah, it's like,
it's literally,
and then it ends.
And it just ends.
That's it.
There's no. What happens to everything else? How are they going to explain to the cops that a fucking deer killed all these people? My husband is dead on the end of the road. Who owns the land?
With his throat ripped out.
What's happening now?
What's happening? We never actually see the toxic sludge. We only see it in the animated.
Oh yeah, no. I mean, they can't afford toxic sludge. They spent everything on Bambi.
Yeah.
So that's
Bambi. And just like that, like I said, too many questions. This family is forever traumatized. but they'll be fine anyways, like every other family in a few months.
Now I'm wondering if they're.
Now it's like I'm wondering. Well, we still got to see Pinocchio man within the next like 2 weeks or so, but
Yeah.
I'm wondering like what are they gonna do for Poohniverse Monsters Unleashed?
Well, here's the thing too, which I didn't bring up. I think I'm pretty sure I didn't bring it up, but Tinkerbell. When I was looking up, Tinkerbell is coming back for the Monsters Assemble.
With like mechanical.
I guess I don't know what they're gonna do. I hope he embraces how goofy this is.
That's what you need to do. Reese, Scott, whoever's directing, and
I think it's actually Scott and Reese together.
That's what I think.
They're both producers on.
And those producers are most of these movies. But I'm like, you guys need to just go all ham, extra goofy, all ham. I think that's
make
why,
Tinkerbell Doc Ock.
Because I have to take the blame. I was excited just from showing him the trailer months ago for Pinocchio. Because it looked like it was going. That's the one that's going into the more whimsical craziness.
I really hope they don't do some crazy like this is a science experiment gone wrong, or
this boy's genetics are just inside.
Oh yeah, no, this is actually a kid with a birth defect,
like, and he gets wooden skin. It's like super psoriasis,
or something like that. I don't know. I hope it's nothing like that. But it looks like they're embracing it, and not
because Jiminy Cricket's there, unless he's a figment of.
I sent Carl the thing where someone gave it a 94%.
Yeah, it's tomatoes. Like super high Rotten Tomatoes. I don't know if that still stands.
I don't think so. Listen, I don't think a movie, unless they can't afford it,
in this jagged edge production would
because like
an actual 94%.
It stayed in theaters for a max of 2.5 weeks. It can't have been more than 2.5 weeks.
We were going to see it
this week. We were supposed to see it today.
We were supposed to see it today, and then we were going to see it on Sunday, but things came up, which happens in life, and then I was like, okay, we'll just see it today, and he's like, okay, cool, we're down, we'll do it. Like we were gonna do something crazy before it, which we should not put that much effort. We'll never do it. We're gonna actually do the marathon,
do this review,
and then go see the movie, and then come back to you guys.
That would have been insane.
We would have been dead.
I'm already like dying.
I'm already tired, but it's like what you call it. We were going to do that, and I was like, it's going to still be in theaters, because it was in a few theaters, like 5 or 6 theaters around.
It was in Stony Brook, which is not far from our location here.
It's like 15, 12 miles from here. Okay, not bad. I was like, we can see the 8:30, because that's when it was showing at 8:30. It's not showing at 8:30 anymore near either. Yeah, it's like 8:30, because we're not going to see it at 10:55. That's way too late.
Way too late.
Because I was like, all right, cool. You come at 5, we do the first half of the cast, go see the movie, do the second half. I was like, that's a lot. But maybe, and then things came on, like, okay, whatever. And then I was like, we'll see it today. Now, and Oscar told me literally yesterday, it's like, dude, it's like nowhere.
No, they took it out of theaters. The closest place was like 45 minutes away.
1 week.
I guarantee you it couldn't happen more than 2 weeks that it was out.
The rating now, our rating.
For this, what, the Poohniverse right now?
The Poohniverse, that's what I'm saying.
Oh, here's the thing. The rating that I have for Bambi, I'm giving it It's spoiled. Thank you. It's spoiled. You know what it is? It's spoiled garbage because you know what? It's not a Kill Me Now because it's a standard creature feature movie. It adheres to that. It's goofy.
It's forgettable, but at least it's not like I wasn't as bored as I was with Peter Pan.
Because you know what it is? I'm not upset that they didn't make this too goofy. I mean,
it's Bambi. What else could you do? Have flowers spew acid farts on them?
Yeah, like
what else could you do? It would just be they have Thumper, they have Flower, and they have the Hunters. That's Bambi.
That's it. It's Bambi, and they did everything where they even if it was subtle, you kind of got what it was, and it's just it is what it is.
Okay, it is definitely. What also brings it down is definitely just ripping off a much better movies.
Oh yeah, like I said, Jurassic Park for sure. A lot of this. Death of the Unicorn, also the same thing.
Yep. Just taking out the rich family. But like we said, even then, Bambi doesn't take out half of the families get taken out by.
They also don't like explain why he goes after them
because he has super intelligence with the radioactivity because he knows that this family is responsible.
Right.
Because that is the dad's family.
That makes fucking sense.
And they're responsible, so I'm taking them all out. Starting with the mom and son, then take out whoever else is in my way. But yeah, it's just spoiled.
It's spoiled.
But
Never pay for these.
Oh no.
I'm not saying this
Both
is worth
this and Peter Pan were like $12 on
Fuck that.
Prime.
Get just skirt a free subscription.
Pirate it or watch it.
Tubi's gonna have this in a matter of months.
In a
matter of months, it's gonna be on Tubi. Don't ever pay for this. Okay, for this, I'm going to
remember
$1 million because the CG.
See, that's generous. It's probably one of the higher ones. It's still Blood Honey 2 is still the highest so far, but it is 325,000 euros for the budget.
Euros. Okay, still.
But guess how much it made at the box office?
So it actually went to fucking theaters because I don't
I'm
remember
pretty
this
sure.
one theaters.
It says box office.
Okay, for box office, I'm gonna say it came back with. God, it can't be more than $1 million. I'm gonna say $1 million. It can't be more than $1 million.
Oh, that's good. We're like 0 for 4.
Are you fucking kidding me?
2.3 million.
I'm not even that far off
You're
because
not
it's
that- but you
going
said it
down
can't be
more and
more.
more. It has to go down more and more because how do people keep getting tricked by these? Like, how can they keep getting tricked by this? We do it because we're reviewing it. I'm just saying, how do these normal people go, hey, let me see Bambi the Reckoning? There can't be enough stoners like me going out there and just watching this to make that much money for this movie.
No. It was released in some theaters in the United States, and then
Is
some
most of the
theaters
money getting made in the UK?
in the UK.
UK, what the fuck is wrong with you guys?
It's ITN distribution or Altitude Film distribution, and then later, because it was supposed to originally be released in 2024, and then they pushed it back to July 2025.
Yes, Dave, you were almost done with this terrible review.
I know. So that was that, and then so what's our rating for the entire Poohniverse?
I'm sorry, it's gotta be a dumpster fire.
It's a
Dumpster fire.
Look, no.
Pinocchio Unstrung would have to.
It's probably gonna be our strongest one. I honestly think.
You think? Because you know what? It has to really lean into the goofy.
Yeah.
It has to. If they make this funny for me, because so far I have not been able to find a lot of funny in this.
No, that's what's like.
It should be funny, but it's not.
Of boring and cringe. There's some cringe, but there's and it just a lot of it. 70% is just boring.
Like the funniest thing in the entire franchise for me right now is the kid getting hit with the bike and just flipping over.
Well, that for Peter Pan, we had a lot of laughs watching Blood Honey 2.
Oh yeah.
That was because that's when they go ham. When they go ham, it's funny and ridiculous, and we remember that.
Yeah, but also it took forever to get to that,
and it makes no sense
because it was like the last 15 minutes or something,
and
right?
it makes no sense, and people are just getting chopped up, killed super easily. You don't care because you're like, what's happening? A lot of it takes forever, and then like you said, don't try to ground it. Don't ground it. It makes it more boring. Like you said, Peter Pan's just some dude.
Look, there's no way that you can make in a Monsters Assemble with this shit
and make it grounded.
No. You can't do that. Like, go
Whoever
Toxic Avenger.
Yeah, whoever they're fighting, whatever they're doing, whatever people they're killing, whatever town, make it super ridiculous. I want to see people with flamethrowers, harpoon guns.
It's crazy
trying to fight the Poohniverse films.
Yes, like
all getting picked.
It has to be if you're going to be this Avengers level thing for whatever budget you got.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, guys, you've been making money.
Yes. Every movie makes money.
Put money into this.
Put money back into it. Yeah.
Don't just because they're only upping it by like a few $100,000 at a time, right? So it's like. Put more into it.
It's only like 50,000 to like 100,000 more every time.
Asylum it does more with their money, and I mean not more, but they have more money and they put out the shit that they have.
The only outlier is Blood Honey 2, which had the most was 500,000. I think they got so much money back. They're like, we gotta up the budget.
At least a little bit, but the thing is, they upped it just slightly, and it was just mainly for the costumes.
And for the costumes and a bunch of extra cast to get picked off.
Yeah.
And that's it. So yeah, dumpster fire right now.
Dumpster fire right
Probably,
now.
definitely still. Pinocchio's probably going to be in garbage. It will definitely going to be garbage, but which garbage we don't know.
We don't know yet.
Maybe fresh. Maybe. We'll see. But yeah, that's the Poohniverse so far. We still got 2 movies left after. Because if I'm counting Pinocchio, we have 3 movies left this year. Yay!
Listen, we
then
will be in
a whole-
theaters
we'll be
for
in and out of
the
theaters
Avengers
for-
level 1.
We'll be in theaters for that one, and because then there's Blood and Honey 3, Sleeping Beauty.
Oh my God,
And
I
a few
forgot about
others,
that. I
yeah.
know also that Race is actually looking to get the rights for things like Powerpuff Girls
Oh god,
and other crazy shit. So
the cartoon.
I don't know, man. I think we're witnessing the birth of a new Full
Just-
Moon Asylum
Yes.
Studios,
Twisted is going to be there.
which is kind of fucked up, but
I mean, we love it as these crazy people who do this stuff.
it's
But
like it's
it's
cool
like-
to see something on the ground
We
level.
see on the ground level of like
But fuck you, make better movies, please.
We missed that cringe, but also not
Look,
this much.
One of my favorite movies of all time is Sharknado. Okay.
He's shown me all 6 of them.
Oh yeah, we haven't even done that on the wheel yet.
Oh,
and when that happens,
you
that's
had
gonna be
it
a
at one
whole
point.
event. That's gonna be a
That's
whole
an
event.
event. That's a day.
But for real, you can make because they lean into the goofy. That's why I
Oh,
like it.
It goes full on.
You
hand, full
can't take
stupid.
this seriously if
That's
you
like
want
they
this to
can't-
work.
Yes, we can't have a serious psycho killer Peter Pan who does none of the crazy, none of the whimsy.
No.
He's not flying around. He's not even pretending to fly around on a string. Nothing. We get nothing. And Bambi's just a mutated deer that just wants its deer. But he doesn't call upon the
Once
other
again,
deer.
it's just Jurassic Park and
Just
Death of a
Jurassic
Unicorn.
Park. It's not bad, not terrible, but it's bad.
It happened.
Like we said, a lot of the family dies because of other family just booking, just their cowardice. They're like, leave, and then they leave them for dead.
Oh, the amount of stupid deaths in this entire franchise has been ridiculous. It's
Yeah.
it's crazy level.
Like at least 30% of the cast in Bambi's taken out by something not other than Bambi. Even the one hunter kills herself by just blowing up the propane tank.
Stupid. But either way, yeah, this is a dumpster fire so far. Maybe Pinocchio Untrung will bring it up to
Spoiled,
less
rotten.
of a dumpster
Bring it up to
fire.
Ryan.
Maybe.
Maybe.
And
We'll
once
see.
again, we'll
You'll
be
see
in
fire
theaters
in
for
our
the
face.
Poohniverse Monsters Assemble.
And maybe Blood and Honey 3.
But keep a lookout for Unstrung, and then I think after that we will be doing a special episode with some of our fan base.
Yes.
Coming in.
Yes. This is a new thing, a new
Shit.
new territory for us.
Yes, I will probably get canceled, so
Yeah.
that's cool. So we'll see you guys later.
See you guys then.
All right, thank you, Kelly, for joining the chat.
Thank you. Oh my gosh.